going on, everybody? It's Friday again. It just keeps coming like every week.
I know.
There's another Friday, and I'm like, man, what?
It's amazing how that works. Like bills.
Pay no attention to the strangers.
Not us. The people in your intro and the new folks have no fucking idea who those people are.
Oh, yeah, that is a very old intro because apparently I don't even know what software I used. Well, I kind of do, but I used some other software to actually make the intro video, and I don't even remember what that was. So now I got to go back to the drawing board and redo the whole thing. Because I'd like to have it to be like paramotor and vapor related intro type thing, which I'm sure I could do, but you know. The other Nick, we got to meet him down there in Flight for Gauge.
Yes, and the other Nick, I finally figured out who you remind me of. I was trying to hunt them down on Facebook, but apparently they have deleted Facebook. But you look almost exactly like my nephew's BFF.
Oh, your nephew's BFF.
Yeah, his name's Shane, but you know,
his name's Shane. That's hilarious.
Yeah, but different Shane, but his name is Shane. Yeah, you could be his twin. Hey, Breeze.
Hey, Breeze. Yeah, Munchkin got her DNA mod. I'm gonna try not to talk a hell of a lot about paramotoring for at least a little while, because I mean, Munchkin did get her mod in the DNA 250C, which
it's awesome.
I don't know what she was thinking about trying to crank it up to 400 watts, which I think
dragons on it.
And she's like, I don't know, my cotton tastes burnt. Well, that's because you ran it at 400 watts. That's probably why you burnt your cotton up.
You rebuilt it.
Yeah, you haven't. I rebuilt it since you did the 400 watts. But when you did the 400, you.
Oh no, I didn't have you rebuild it because it was because it tasted burnt. I had you rebuild it because it was bubbling and gurgling, and I think when I re-wicked it, I didn't put enough wick in it.
Okay.
And it had finally broken down and was.
I thought maybe you burn it when you turned it to 400 because that can happen. You crank it.
No, it still tasted fine. It just was spitting in my mouth. I'm really trying to choose my words very carefully here, but yeah, it tasted fine. The other one is just leaking fucking everywhere though, so I can't use that one until that gets rebuilt.
I got a bunch of new juices from DCF. One of them's called Grunge, which to me tastes like a grape pixie stick, which I kind of like. So I'm getting a gigantic bottle of that. And the Choco Froyo, which is a interesting chocolate. I can't explain really. I had
it's chocolate and coconut.
Yeah, chocolate and coconut.
It's on your floor somewhere. Check over by the door.
It's like a Mounds bar instead of a Almond Joy. It's more like a Mounds bar. That's what it tastes like. So I got a big bottle of that coming because
no nuts.
I won. They do prizes and stuff during their live, and I won a 500 mil, and then I had another spin, and they spun it, and I won 500 mils again. So I won 2 500 mils.
Tony,
great deal.
How you doing?
So I got 2 500 mils coming. Gorilla popper, topper, capper, popper thing.
Is to remove the Gorilla bottle caps.
Yeah, it takes off the
I hate
top
those
of the
stupid
Gorilla
bottles.
Bottle. Yeah, I don't like them either. I usually just bite to try to get it off. So I at least I'm able to get them off there. And the wacky one-offs that you can get from Dave, you have no idea what flavor those are. So if you really like the flavor, you're kind of screwed because that's why they're called one-offs, because they make some one time and they're done. So it's like, damn, man, I want that flavor.
What are you blarging about, Frankenmeiser? There's no blarg.
Because he blarg lost.
Blarg is over. Tony, I'm not dressed up. I just haven't changed clothes from work. I have dealt with lots of amounts of heinous stupidity today. And then the stupid people just gave up right in the they just fucking left. They're like, okay, well, they went home. We'll we'll
Hey,
finish
Craig.
being stupid on Monday. I don't.
Well, yeah, I kind of left it up to y'all tonight on what y'all want me to do. So if y'all have something specific that y'all want me to do, this is not truth or dare, okay? I'm not gonna sing karaoke or I'm talking about.
I mean, if you
Vapor
get him
Lady.
drunk enough, he probably will. But I mean,
I'm just saying, make some wire. I can do that, Creed.
I mean, you can rebuild that Mod Father so it doesn't pour juice all over the table. That would be
It
great.
does need to be rebuilt.
It does.
I do need to make. This is how much wire I have left. I mean, literally, this
Wire.
might be 5 inches. I don't
He's
know.
gonna-
Women
he's gonna
think
make some
that's
wire.
12 inches for some reason.
That's because y'all lie to us all the time. We have no idea.
Grab one of these. Ooh. DeMillan, I just won one. If it's what you think. Why did it say, do I want to leave YouTube? No.
Because you
stupid
got to
thing.
click right and open it in a new thing.
Yeah.
A spaceman? Got a
Open link in new
spaceman?
tab. There we go.
Now I got to Google it.
Cat removal tool. Oh, okay. So that one's pretty cool because it's metal and it's a little, what is that? Hexagon shape? No, it's 6 sides is
Oh, those look pretty cool.
septagon. Is that what they call it? Hexagon's 5.
Oh, they got
6,
a root beer one?
septagon. But yeah, that's cheap for that one, and it's metal. I don't know whether the one I'm getting is metal or not, but I want it, so I'm getting one. But yeah, I do like that metal one. That's pretty cool. You can just carry that around with you. I mean, not like you're going to be popping caps off Gorilla bottles all day. I can understand if it was your job.
It's not like you're going to run
I need
across them in the wild or anything.
Right? Hey, you need to pop your cap? No worries. I got it around my neck. I'll just do it for you. 6 sides, it's hexagon? Oh, Creed, you're so right. Pentagon is 5 sides. I don't know why I'm going. Well, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I'm like septagon. That's 7 sides.
That's 7.
I
will
totally got my numbers off. Yeah.
Drive carefully.
Hexagon is 6.
Or don't. It's entirely up to you. It was Willie's birthday the other day. Everybody say happy belated birthday, Willie.
Yeah, happy late birthday, Will. Will got to go and wear a big old sombrero and have a nice dinner, which made me want to go cheat on my diet and eat something good.
I would kill a bitch for real fucking food right now. I'm so hungry.
It's so weird. All right.
Not physically. Physically, my stomach is full. But I'm tired of eating wraps and fucking chicken.
Let me try to explain what happened here. We've been doing the keto as usual, and we went to go be bartenders at Pause for a Cause, which is an event at the SPCA, where they have lots of dogs and cats and everything. And anyways, we were able to pretty much drink whatever we wanted while we were there.
Giant mud.
This nice older lady cooked a bunch of food, which included some barbecue baked beans.
She catered it.
Pulled barbecue and
the best carrot cake I've ever had in my entire life.
That carrot cake was really good. I can't even begin to tell you how good.
And we still have some in there.
We have a little bit. We don't have a lot, but we have a little bit. Oh, you got a blaze setup going on, Crowd Chucker? Cool. So.
Oh my God, Tony, you don't even know. Even if you didn't put the cream cheese frosting on it, it's so fucking.
Oh, that's nice, Crowd
so
Chucker. I
moist.
like that.
Oh my God, it's so good. I was standing there raving about the damn carrot cake, not having any idea that the person that I was talking to is the one that made it.
That is nice.
That probably made her day.
We were sitting there just raving about her carrot cake, and she just sitting there, yeah. She's all happy about it.
She's like, it is good. It was delicious.
Yeah, another lady that works with us took a whole one home. Well, she was going to take it home, but somebody else has ended up with it. So I don't.
No, Allison grabbed it, which is the caterer's daughter, and
Oh,
brought it out to Lisa's car.
because she tried to. Oh, she took it to Lisa's car. Okay.
Mhm.
Anyways, it was good. This is the weird thing, right? It says he said it was a blaze. So I don't know. Carrot cake is way underrated. Yeah,
Good.
Tony.
More for us.
Good. Now it has to be a good carrot cake. That carrot cake that we had was off the chain.
Yeah, because I've had some
was-
really shitty carrot cake too.
Yeah, that one was really good. So I've only had one that I think could probably outdo that one, but
Not me.
honestly, that was one of the best carrot cake. I'll give it a good solid second place.
No, that
But-
was definitely number one for me.
That was number one.
Definitely number one. Yeah. Well, okay, it's cream cheese frosting, Scott. Which do you know how to make cream cheese frosting? It's literally a box of frosting, a stick of butter, and an entire bag of powdered sugar, and you just mix it up. It's delicious, and you can add
Did you
flavoring
say
to it.
cream cheese?
Yes, I did say cream cheese.
Oh, okay. I
You
didn't hear
can't really have cream cheese frosting
I was
without
gonna
cream
say
cheese.
I didn't even
That
hear
was
you say cream
that
cheese.
was the first ingredient, man.
Oh, okay.
A 8-ounce package of cream cheese, a
You
stick
said
of butter.
a big thing of frosting, and then butter.
No, I said a package of cream cheese, an 8-ounce
Okay.
package of cream cheese, a stick of butter, and an entire bag of cream cheese is really good on bagels too, but when you add a bag of powdered sugar and butter, it becomes sweet. I wouldn't put that on summer sausage. Well, hello, Boots. And you can add orange flavoring to it. You can add maple.
I saw they made a tall boy burrow for the what's this mod called again?
I don't know.
For this mod,
It's stubby.
the stubby. There you go. But I'm like, why would I buy that when
Your
the
little pink
original
stubby.
already has a gigantic tank? I mean, it's so you can use a smaller burrow and then have the bottom section that has a little drawer
Excuse
that you
me.
pull. It's so weird because it reminds me of like what women would do. You have the top burrow tank, and then below that it has a burrow tank, right? So when you run out of juice in the top tank, it has a little handle, and you pull it out like a drawer. And when you turn it upside down, all the juice that's in the bottom tank goes up to the top tank. Then you close the little drawer. It looks like a little jewelry box. That's the best way I could put it. So it just reminds me of something a woman would do.
But what? Okay.
What? Why? What?
What's the point?
I don't know. It's kind of like people, because the only way you can do that is a burrow mod that would take the full size tank.
I mean, unless you wanted two different flavors that happen to go well together, and you okay, I want Nilla nuts, and when that's done, I want to put cinnamon roll in it because those two would
DeMillan
mix
sounds like a
together
leaker
well.
to me.
Well,
Right,
you would
DeMillan?
know, wouldn't you, DeMillan?
Hey, mine's
I
been
just
sitting
don't see the
there,
point.
and I don't even think mine is leaking. Not a drop, DeMillan. Not a drop. It's been sitting there since whenever we made it a week or two ago.
So y'all heard it right here. Scuba Stubby doesn't leak.
My stubby better not leak, or I need to go to the doctor. I'm just saying. The Eclipse Duo, the Duo Eclipse, yes, that's what's in there right now. You've been cursed? Nah, you haven't been cursed, DeMillan. You hadn't been cursed. It is gonna be, I think our last cool day was today. Starting tomorrow, the temperatures are gonna rise and rise and rise. By Tuesday of next week, Tuesday or Wednesday, it's going to get up to 87 degrees, which is freaking hot, okay? 87's hot. Fahrenheit now.
All right,
I know
pause.
you.
DeMillan, think of it this way too, though. You think you've been cursed. Everybody has a different definition of what they would consider to be leaky, right? So, like, I don't like any liquid around my mods. When I tip it on its side, I don't want to pick it up and see a wet spot, for lack of a better word. I would consider that leaky. Scuba, that's just ordinary. I mean, I can't. Our bedspread is covered in just little weird ass juice stains. His shirts, because he uses his chest as a plate for his mods, his food, whatever.
Okay,
He doesn't consider that leaky where I do.
I
So
will admit
what
to that.
what may be leaky to us is not leaky. It's just condensation.
Send them your AC bills. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I don't even know. This is crazy. I did get an update on Anthony Vella. Because Munchkin found out without me trying to let her know.
Because Munchkin knows everything.
Anthony Vella is
Can't
a
hide shit from me.
very well-known paramotor pilot, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Not too long ago, I'd say about a week ago, Mr. Vella had a collapse on his wing. He was about 80 feet in the air and basically straight down to the ground. He landed on his back. It did break his neck and his hip and basically put his elbow through his arm. So he's definitely got some. He's already had, I think, 2 surgeries.
Yes,
he's got to have 1 more tomorrow. He did do a live, I think it was yesterday. He's in good spirits. He's doing fine.
It's probably the morphine.
He said what happened was, because a lot of people are saying, oh, he was doing low acro. He was doing this. He was doing that. All right. This is what happened. He was testing a wing. It's called a BGD Luna. The wing I fly is a BGD Magic, okay? They have another wing. It's called a BGD Luna 3, which is the newer version of the Luna. It's a more advanced wing than what I have. It's not as safe, per se. He was doing speed bar tests with the wing, which the speed bar is something you push with your feet, which changes the angle of attack on the wing. So it basically turns the wing more straight with the horizon, and it goes faster, okay? The problem, what happened was, there was some lines that go in the back for his brakes, and there was a compression knot back there that he did not see. He did not know that. Normally, when you're using speed bar, you don't want to use your main brakes or anything, because when you're on speed bar, it's pulling that wing to its max. So
it flattens it essentially, right?
Basically, yes.
Yes.
It basically flattens it. So he had a compression knot that he didn't see. So it was already pulling brakes back there. And then he put on the speed bar. Now, he put the speed bar on twice.
Hey, Deweese.
The first time he did fine. The second time he did it, that's when his wing collapsed and then he fell.
I wouldn't even really call what happened a collapse. He basically just folded that shit in half and dropped out of the sky.
Well, now he is going to be posting video of the crash. He did say in his Facebook Live, he's getting his wife to edit the video, and she knows nothing about Final Cut Pro. So unless somebody there that knows how to use Final Cut, besides his wife. So he's trying to give her a crash course on how to edit a video. Good luck with that. If she knows nothing about it, because it can be difficult.
There's something wrong with y'all. He's in the hospital with a broken neck and a broken hip, and he's worried about editing the damn video.
You can get the tall boy on what's the name of that site? vaporscloud.com, Cloud Chucker. I saw it there. I clicked on the basically the stubby accessories, and Tall Boy came up. They got matte black, stainless steel, and gold. And I think stainless steel is obviously probably the better choice. You can't see the tank when it's inside of here. And I'd rather be able to see the juice level and the airflow and everything else. Because when you get matte black, which I do enjoy matte black, but you can't see it down. At least I can't because I'm freaking old. But the matte black, and they're $45 on Vapors Cloud. They're $45. I can't buy one now. I gotta wait until I get paid again, and then maybe I'll grab one.
We had to turn in lottery tickets for gas.
And Cloud Tucker, you've done enough. Don't you even think about it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
we only for like 4 more days.
I don't even know where. You know what's weird? Cloud Tucker donated money, and I can't find where the hell it went. I don't know if
it's with the YouTube thing.
Well, they did.
Is it AdSense?
Yeah, no. It may be AdSense. If you did it through YouTube, then it goes through that, which I was at $99. They don't pay you till you reach 100. That technically would make it 100, but you have to wait a month before they pay you. So next month, I should get that money. That's kind of crazy. It's like, damn, if you go through
they got to get their cut.
It's like, boom, it's instant.
Yeah, but could you imagine if you had to, if they had to write a check like every week or something? That would be ridiculous. They'd spend all their time writing checks.
Let me see if I can find his GoFundMe because, there it is, search. Because Anthony Vella is obviously going to have some big time medical bills. There it is. Holy moly, he's got some money. Wow, I'm gonna give y'all this link, but the last time I checked this, it was not even close to that. The goal was 50,000. I guess they raised the goal because it was a lot lower. I don't know what his medical bills are gonna be. Wow, even Kylo Glee donated. Wow.
Somebody donated $2,000.
Yes. Kylo Glee donated $250. He's got 28,750 donated so far. I think that's awesome because medical bills are no joke. They're way expensive.
Might pay part of his fucking anesthesia bill.
I've gone off and Anthony Vella. I've watched a lot of his videos. He's got that paramotor he crashed on is the same exact paramotor. All right,
you got 2 more minutes of paramotor talk because it's still within the first hour.
2 more minutes? What?
Yeah.
It's not even 8:30 yet. What are you talking
Exactly.
about?
You're still in the first hour and you've already veered over into paramotor talk.
But I need to refill my drink. There. That gun.
Now I have to say, because I'll use his 2 minutes. The one thing that I wouldn't say I like it, but when there's accidents in the vaping community, for example, right? There's not really a whole lot of analysis of what happened other than they kept batteries in their pocket, dumbass. You know, I mean, it's just, I am impressed by the fact that everybody wants to talk about it and analyze it and figure out what went wrong so you all don't die. But so I had something interesting happen this morning. Not interesting, but it was funny to me. So they're redoing the water lines outside of our house. So they're tearing up our road. So every morning we wake up to bulldozers and front loaders and skid steers out there making all kinds of noise. So I'm sitting at the kitchen table drinking my coffee. I had the door cracked open and I heard singing. I'm like, what the hell is that? So I get up and go look, and there's all these big burly ass construction workers all in a group singing happy birthday to one of the other guys at the top of their lungs at 8:00 this morning. It was adorable. I almost stuck my head out the window and yelled happy birthday, but I was in a towel and I figured that would be the wrong message. So I didn't do anything, but it was fucking cute because they were giving it their all, singing happy birthday to their buddy.
They were.
Yeah.
What are YouTube up to? I sent the money last week. Cloud Chuck, if you go through the button that's on there, that's the way it works. If you go through my PayPal, it's instant. I can try and get you the other link.
YouTube is hoarding money.
YouTube hoards the money, man, and they take 30% of it.
I mean, look, when I say we're broke, but all of our bills are paid, so
that's a good thing.
How broke are we? We've got a roof over our head. We have food. I just don't want to eat any of it. I'm really mad that our peanuts are gone. It pisses me off because they've got, I don't know if y'all have ever had,
is it this one?
Or if you can even get them in your grocery stores.
Oh, that link is too long. What the hell?
Use the tiny URL. They have a can from the Virginia Diner of Virginia peanuts, and these peanuts are fucking huge, and they're fried, so they're really nice and crunchy. And we're out of peanuts. We have no more nuts.
All right, I don't know why I tried to make the link really long. I think this one is instant. I'm gonna click on it before. I mean, I'm gonna post a link, but I'm gonna click on this before so I can make sure it's the right thing.
Oh yeah, Cloud Checker, they just hold it until he hits a threshold before they send out the check.
This is old, man. I need to fix that to my PayPal.
Angela, he's doing keto. We ran out of the test strips. I don't feel like doing that. So what I'm doing is South Beach, no white food. I did buy.
Hold on, Cloud Chucker. I'm going to get the PayPal link because this is bull crap.
I bought some stuff we found at the grocery store. It's 0 carbs, and it is a plant-based milk substitute. And it tastes like it, all right? It does not taste good at all. But he bought some bulletproof coffee creamer. That's a powdered creamer, but it's supposed to have the butter and the fat. So I added a thing, like a half a scoop of that creamer to my vegetable juice. That's the veggie milk, and it made it tolerable. It still doesn't taste anything like milk. I am the kind of person that every once in a while, I want a big glass of ice cold milk. I drink milk. I like it. I don't drink it when I can have it. It's only when I can't have it that I crave it. So it will work. But what I want right now is I want some wings and a big pile of French fries, or I want the chicken critter salad from Texas Roadhouse with the little fried chicken tenders and the honey mustard sauce and the croutons and the cheddar cheese and rolls. I want Texas Roadhouse. I'm hungry. I'm so hungry.
How about this? This is damn sure. This is PayPal. That should take you. Let me see what that does. Why does it come up like that?
I don't know. It's not a clickable. Is it a clickable? It's not a clickable link.
I'm gonna try and make it clickable.
I thought you had
Let's see if that makes it clickable.
You've got a Nightbot thing that.
Oh, there you go. Look at there. You can click on send right there, and then let's see what happens when you click on send. Yeah, what's this for? And then you just put the amount you want to put in there, and done. I should change the bot to do that because YouTube takes so much damn money. It's bullcrap.
Frankenmeiser, it's not okay. It's bad. It tastes like shit. It doesn't taste anything like milk. But when you can't have it, it's all right.
I'll get it through that link, Cloud Chucker, because they send it over instantly as long as I but it takes me a couple days to transfer it from PayPal to the bank, and then I'm good.
See, Scott, there's a place that we go to called America's Best Wings. They are not breaded wings. They are boneless wings, right? They're boneless wings, which most people would say those are just chicken nuggets. These are the biggest fucking boneless wings I've ever seen in my entire life. They're at least that big around and that thick. They are Like 3 of them is like an entire chicken breast just chopped up into chunks. And somehow, even though they're not breaded, I get the hot Parmesan, which is basically Texas peanut and butter and Parmesan cheese, and it's spicy. It'll make your eyelids sweat. They're still crispy. I don't know how they do it. They're still crispy. Technically, I can have those, but what I can't have is the entire big pile of crinkle cut fries they give you with the chicken wings. I'm drooling
The
thinking about that. I'm so hungry.
don't remind me. I mean, it's
I'm so
terrible.
hungry.
Yeah, I've lost 20 pounds so far being back on keto.
No, Cloud Chugger.
No, it
they'll
doesn't go
they'll
to
send
PayPal.
they'll send it in like a month.
Yeah, because of the fact that I was already at $99.
Mm-hmm.
Why did that light just turn on by itself? That's spooky, man.
What light?
My little LED light that's right beside me. It just randomly turned on. It was already on, but apparently it turned off and now it turned back on. I don't.
That's all I've lost, Angela, is 10. Men are, they can stop swallowing their fucking spit and lose 20 pounds. And
Well, I was 256 and now I'm 236. So that's 20 pounds in my opinion.
That's 20
I
pounds
wanna
in
get
anybody's
right-
opinion. That's fucking math, sir.
I want to
That's
go
how
back
it works.
down. I want to be in the 220s range. Honestly, I don't know why I'm worried so bad about losing weight, because especially if I fly the trike.
Because you can't see your willy when you stand up. I mean, I want to lose weight
Really
so
in the chat, so
I can paint my toenails and breathe at the same time. We've all got our reasons.
All the time, every Monday for sure. Wheelie's on there.
Yeah, his belly sticks out further than his dicky do.
Well, it's just, if I foot launch, then obviously being lighter is easier. If I fly the trike, it doesn't really matter because it's going to pick me up. I fill that gas tank all the way up.
Tony, a dicky do is when your stomach sticks out further than your dicky do.
Yeah, there's the answer to that, Tony. I saw some jokes that made me laugh.
tell the one about long story short. He pokes his head in my office the other day, just leans in the door and tells me this joke.
I wanted to make a long story short, so I became an editor.
No, that's what you said. To make a long story short, I became an editor. And
there
then
you
just
go.
walked
That's
away.
it. To make a long story short, I became an editor.
It took my brain a second because I'm like, you're not an editor, and then I got it. Yeah, it made me laugh. It was stupid, but
being a mirror inspector is a job I could really see myself doing. Oh, those two got me. Those were funny as shit.
Well, hello, Shmoo. Can I help you, Kitty Cat?
And then he just said mirror. Hey, that mirror I have on my trike works really good. I can see when the wing comes up, and you know how people think mirrors reverse? It reverses writing, but it doesn't reverse. Like if my wing's going to the right, I see it moving to the right on my mirror. It's not opposite, because that would really screw with my head. The writing may be backwards, but which way it's moving, I can tell just by looking down at my mirror. Instead of trying to break my neck to look backwards, I can literally look down and see the wing come up and make adjustments, but you can feel it also. So.
I don't know what a duck. What's a duck do?
What's a duck do? It
Creed,
quacks.
You need to get back into real estate so I can have somebody to commiserate with over the heinous stupidity I have to deal with on a daily basis. It quacks. Yeah, I mean, they'll quack.
I'll try to make some wire here in a little bit.
Did you guys know that you can just go to Tractor Supply and just buy ducks?
Don't give Angela any ideas.
I thought that you could just go to random parks and obtain the ducks. which somebody did that, right? And the city made them give the ducks back. But yeah, you can just go buy them, man. Chickens. I mean, you can buy chickens too. I'm just really glad we don't have a Tractor Supply around here because as much as I want baby ducks, I don't really
I
need
have
baby
seen a
ducks.
Tractor Supply. I don't
No,
think
I
it's
don't.
close.
Are you sure you want to tell me this?
Oh,
Think,
no,
yeah.
there's no Tractor Supply around us.
Creed's picking up chicks at Tractor Supply. Yeah, I know you just own it, but these people. I was trying to do a construction loan today, right, Creed? And my people own the property already. They own it. So tell me why these fucking morons at the mortgage company send me a CD with a sales price on it. They've got all kinds of credits and debits all over the place with no payees. And they're like, well, that's just how we do it. And I'm like, okay, well, you understand that I cannot work with hypothetical bullshit numbers. If I put a figure in, that's real money. I can't just throw a sales price in my system when the people already own the property because that's like 50 grand just sitting there. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I do. Fix your shit, stupid. And then they just left in the middle of it. They just fucking went home. It's still not fixed. I have no idea. They're keeping the house. They own the lot. They're doing a construction loan, right? So the lender has neglected to tell me that there is a builder involved and that the owners are not the contractors. But they don't have any draw payable to anybody on the CD. It took 4 hours for them to finally tell me the builder's name who's taken the draw, right? That's what it's supposed to be, Creed. Yeah, construction temp to perm. They're like, oh, well, the builder is going to pick up his check. Well, who the fuck's the builder? You've never given me his name. And then they're telling me that they're only going to wire me $3,000. Pray tell how I am going to issue a check to the builder for $30,000 if you're only going to send me $3,000. How's that going to work?
I think somebody missed a O. Yeah.
I don't. They're putting all of their information in based on their forms about how everything is set up. Okay, not how the money actually works. Who's Tim Gaskin? Is that Carol Baskin's husband? I thought she already fed him to the tiger.
I don't know. I did pick up if you watch Anthony Vella's last video, he's going on and on about a mount. I actually went and bought that mount.
Oh, okay.
So this mount that I have.
Is that the guy that owns the land out there?
Oh, really? Founder of Bad Apples. I'll be darned.
Is that the old
That
dude
sucks,
that owns the land?
Because the event's like in a week. That's not. I don't think that's the owner of the airfield. I don't think that's.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he is an old guy, but I don't think his name was Tim Gas. That's Mr. Hodges. He's the one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Hodges Field. That's right.
Yeah. So this mount, if you buy it, he's got the link in his description on his video. Basically, I can clamp this and this either to my trike or my paramotor, and it also comes with a selfie stick. Now, the one that Insta360 gives you is just like this, but it just goes out and in. This one, actually, you can pull it out and turn it, and it locks. It won't go up or down. It locks. So you can literally, and it goes out really far, just to give you an idea. Yeah. So that's a really long stick. I don't know if you can tell, but that's a long stick. So
that's
if you have an Insta360 or a GoPro for that matter, you can put the GoPro on here and hook it to your paramotor and get some 360 footage.
Excuse me.
That mount's like $49 from Amazon. So I think it's a good deal. I already have, the trike makes things easy because then you got a frame you can mount stuff onto. I want to, the next trike flight that I do, which will probably be the fly-in that's coming up the middle of next month. I want to mount this on the trike and then extend this out past the front wheel, and then you'll be able to look back at me or around if I do a 360 video, which takes a lot.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Why do you think anybody wants to look at you while you're flying?
We
see you all the time. We want to see what you're looking at.
Well, that's
Not
what
you.
Normally what I show in my videos is what I'm looking at. You don't see
Technically, his was a hiccup. Mine was a burp.
They're both burping. Great show. Burp. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, yeah, of course people want to see what I see. Great. I still think that video does not do it justice.
Video.
I mean, even the
You're gonna take
Tony
a video?
knows Tony flies and Will and well, not Angela maybe, but everybody else that flies in here.
Peanut doesn't want to see Scuba's butt. Peanut wants to see my boss's butt.
Yeah. They all know what it's like when you fly. I mean, the video does a good job, don't get me wrong, but it's not the same as actually doing it. It's like watching somebody ride a roller coaster. Yeah, you can watch it. You can watch a video of it.
Yeah, we're ground crew.
But doing
Creed.
it yourself is so much different.
My boss would like a fancy pen holder to display his pen because it was on the floor the
Make
other day.
some
I was like,
wire, then send it to me?
I'm talking to him. I was like, your pen is on the floor. And he's like, I need a display or something. I'm like, I'm sure he could make you one. So, well, you don't need to send me one. Give me a price. We'll make him pay for it. He's got money.
Yeah, the freaking attorney, man, he's got money. He'll pay for it.
I mean, okay. He's also got 4 kids, one of them whom is going to fucking Princeton, so he doesn't have money. But he can afford to stay, and he used to have money. Yeah, he ain't got no money anymore.
He bought a Tesla, and now his kid's going to Princeton. He's gonna be broke for a while.
She could have chose to go to a college and got a full scholarship, right? Everything paid, but she chose Princeton. They don't give athletic scholarships at Princeton.
Yeah. How do you confuse a casual wanker? I guess you post that question twice. Is that how you do it, King Cobra? Because you said that twice.
Well, you didn't answer him. No, Creed,
wanker.
but you have done well for yourself and obviously prepared for your future.
King Cobra.
Jeff is younger than me, so it just so happened that
42
getting his business off and running and profitable hit at the same time that his daughter decided, I want to go to Princeton. Which he's excited about, for bragging rights. He's just not excited to write that check for the tuition bill. I think he said it's like $34,000 a year just for the tuition.
Damn, man. I'll never get a raise if he keeps doing that crap. It's like, I would give you a raise, but I got to put my daughter through Princeton. That ain't got shit to do with me. Nothing.
Well, I mean, your employment is my raise. I mean, because technically he could just make all of us do what you do instead.
Good luck with that.
I would string his ass up
if he tried to put this. I think I by the time y'all send me that, it's up in 5 minutes, maybe 10.
Yes, you are much faster than Janie.
There you go. That's all that matters. If I'm faster than she was, I win.
Yeah, well, I think you'll do better the more familiar you get with the different contracts as far as giving us information. I wouldn't say ahead of.
I'm not going to. I already know because you said Janie was doing too much.
She went too far, and she misinterpreted a lot of stuff. But you'll get even faster as you get to learn what the contracts are.
Nice, Angela.
The different verbiage like when you came to me and says, do they mean closing cost assistance? So you'll start
that's because that one didn't really.
But even at the same time, right? You've seen me go, what the fuck is this supposed to mean? So agents Did
you just throw the cat
onto the bed? Yeah.
It looked like you just hurled that cat. You're gonna have PETA all over us.
I did. Creed, we don't really need post-it notes because the system we use has kind of a post-it note function in it. And I have created the front sheets, so it's got all the information that we need on that. He doesn't really need
Jeez.
post-it notes. Look, the bed, all right, PETA, the bed is literally less than a foot away from me, and it's covered in fluffy blankets, so I did not yeet the cat to the other side of the room. She literally went right there. And then looked at me like, how dare you, and got down.
Now, as far as me making wire right now, because I know Creed's like, hey, send me some wire. I don't mind making some to send out, but
You
getting
can
me
just
to
wait on shipping.
yeah, getting me to send it, that's a whole nother story. Now,
Well, wire, you can just put that in a regular envelope, right?
I need to make a couple. Well, yeah, but it'll get messed up.
No, you can look. All you got to do, Angela, I just haven't changed clothes from work, because I'm lazy, and I'm wearing my Temu necklace. It's $3. Check that out. Isn't that cute? I like it. Yeah, you could just take.
Give it to Shannon. I know, right, Creed? Because she'll ship it way faster than I can.
All you got to do is take one of our used FedEx envelopes and cut pieces out of it, right? And then stick those in a regular envelope and stick the wire between it to make it flat. So when it goes through the sorting machine, it doesn't get caught up. And we can mail it. Wire's not expensive.
Let's see if I can find
Jeff
something.
will contribute the 64 cents or whatever it costs to send an envelope. He may not know it, but he will.
All right. Luckily, I have DeWalt drills now. I mean, I still got my old-fashioned Ryobi that I used to use to make coils with, but this...
She doesn't pee on me, Scott. She sleeps on my head at night and wraps herself around the top of my head. And if I move, she digs her claws into my forehead or she bites my eyebrow.
Yeah, I could do that, Creed. Let me find some 26 gauge.
She will just lightly bite my eyebrow and hold on to it until I stop moving or whatever and let go and lay back down. She's brutal. She thinks I'm like a giant kitten that must be reprimanded. Yeah, I mean, Creed, we can do that.
I got the 26 gauge right here. Where's my cutters, man? Again? I got to use the old cutters. Oh, wait, there they are. Okay.
How do you keep losing your cutters?
The new cutters work way better. So usually when I do this, it's going to be, well, I'm pulling off 6 feet, which breaks it down to 3 feet of wire. So I'll take this 26 gauge and I'll pull this out to my arm length, which should be about 3 feet.
Don't claw my
chair. Then I grab that same spot and I pull again, and that makes 6 feet. And then I cut it right there. Cut. And then I try to put the wire up so that it don't spool and, de-spool and go and spring everywhere. There we go. We're all good. Which cat is that? Is that Bandit?
Yes.
Why is
blocking out my screen?
All of a sudden wanting to do everything.
Because the other cats came in here, so now he needs to come in
I'll try to put this where y'all can see. I'm probably going to have to do this twice because if Cree wants some wire, and then I make myself some wire, that's a lot of wire. But I do not mind doing it for Creed. Creed, has already sent me plenty of stuff. I think I owe it to Creed to send him something. Why not?
Will you stop? Not you. I was talking to the cat.
There we go. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to grab the 2 ends and try and basically, put them even with each other. That way I can go through and find the center of this. Just like that. and then make a little crease right there. And then I'm just going to stick one side of this through the swivel I got here, which is the ball bearing swivel. And then the other side, it's just sticking out. This is way long, so I'm going to have to use my entire desk. Whenever I do the 3 feet method, it takes a lot of room. A lot of room.
Why can't we hear you all of a sudden?
I just hit my mute button on the bottom because it's like right there.
I don't know how that cat just gets fur absolutely everywhere.
All right. I think I got it rigged up now. I'm going to try to adjust the camera. What drill do I use? This is the DeWalt. It's a 20 volt. Now I have the other drill I used was a Ryobi. This, if you want the model number, is DCD, like dog, cat, dog, 771.
Cat, dog, dog.
That's the model number. And it usually comes in a kit. So you not only get the drill, you also get an impact driver. So you can use both. And it comes with 2 batteries and the charger and all that good stuff. So
he sheds constantly, Angela. I don't know if it's spring or not.
I'm going to try to
flies off.
Let me see if I can bring up the camera controls and I'll try to get it where y'all can see. There it is. As soon as it loads up. I still need to be able to reach my drink, though. I'm just saying. Let's see. Going down. Hey, you can see wire. Let's see. And there's the drill. Look at that, man. I'm a poet and didn't know it. All right. Let's see. Let's zoom in a little bit. And let's go a little further over this way. And y'all can see right there. So this, I have this running over to a swivel on the other side.
Hey, Owl. How you doing?
Owl, what's up, my man?
Who?
Don't start, because Lindy already gets my nerves with. She's supposedly going, woo, but it says who every time she does it. I'm like, really? Woo? Okay, whatever. Right. So I have my same little dealie on here. I use that old CE5 coil, which helps out tremendously when I'm making fused Claptons. I assume that's what Creed wants, is some fused Claptons, so that's what we're going to make. And now I have, there we go, it's just hanging. Make sure that it has good pressure on there. And I'm going to wrap this around the lead that's sticking off and fold it over. And I'm ready to go, man. This is so, let me move my cup out of the way. This is so simple. Literally anybody can do this. I think I should post this on Dave's Facebook, because a lot of people buy coils because they have so much trouble. Wait a minute, I gotta wet this, or that suction cup's gonna let go in the middle of making a coil, and that would be bad.
Lick it, then stick it.
I'm licking it before I stick it. All right. Okay, it seems to be on there very good now. Let me move this camera kind of out of the way so y'all can see this as I start it. You need a new drill. There you go. Cloud Chucker, get you a new drill, man. Obviously, see, now some drills, the RPM speed is what you want to look at on the drills. Some of them spin really fast. You don't really have to have that speed unless you're going to be pro building coils. That way you can knock them out really fast. Honestly, this drill works just fine. Let me see if that works. There we go. I typed it in chat.
Linda!
Hey, Linda, what's up? I mentioned her name a second ago.
You did. You summoned her.
I guess I was talking about Linda. She's like, did somebody just talk about me? And she's like, oh, let me show up now. So now that
Linda,
I
he was
have this
picking on you because
way
you
with
can't
it just
spell
hanging,
woohoo.
I just want y'all to see that this is so simple. Anybody can do this. I mean, you can make your own fuse Claptons without a lot of effort. Once this starts, you literally don't even have to touch it. It does all the work for you. Creed, watch this closely. I mean, the main thing is having something.
Why does he want to watch it closely?
This
That's what he's
doesn't.
got you for.
I know. I'm sending him this, but this little coil deal right here, the C5 head, you don't have to have that. You could use the top of a pin or something. Anything that's going to thread the wire up and keep this basically on track going down the line.
You know,
That's all
y'all
I'm
ladies
using.
are a trip watching the draft. I'd rather stab myself in the eye with a rusty fucking fork than watch the draft.
So I'm just gonna wrap this
That
until
sounds horrible.
this gets all the way up, and now it's there. And literally, once this starts, once you know that it's going good, you don't have to do anything else.
Yeah, he says I know how to do it. I just don't want to. Well, I mean, I added that last part, but yeah.
This is gonna just speed along. You'll see once I speed up this drill. It's just gonna book its way all the way across. And I mean, I can sit here and take a drink.
You know,
Maybe I should zoom in on that more.
Tony, I'm a football fan. Okay, I am. However, my ex-husband didn't do anything but watch football. So everything was football related, and I got fucking tired of it. The draft is the most boring fucking thing in the world. Nobody wants to watch that. I mean, I don't. No, thank you. I keep up with what my team is doing somewhat, but other than that, you know what? I don't care. He ruined it for me. So there's that.
The only reason I have my fingers here is to keep the wires from bouncing around that much. This kind of keeps it steady. And you can see I've already gotten that far in just, what, 30 seconds or so? And I got a long way to go to get all the way across here. I'm going to have to move the camera a little bit. So let's do that now.
My mom is a Packers fan because she's from Wisconsin. I am a Miami fan. Practice husband. Yeah, I mean, look, I cannot tell you how many events we couldn't go to because of football. And it's like it's a fucking Thursday night game and your team's not even playing. What do you mean we can't do this because you want to watch the I'm tired of my life revolving around a sport. That's kind of funny, isn't it? But yeah. All right. I don't know, Angela. I just know Wisconsin. Most of her family stayed in Wisconsin. I've met them like maybe 3 times. So I'm not quite sure where her cousins and aunts are from. Her brother is here, so all of her distant cousins are from Wisconsin, so I'm not quite sure where she came from. Wisconsin, yeah. I mean, cheese curds. Just when she'd go visit, she'd bring back cheese, and that's all I needed. I love cheese curds. Speaking of cheese curds, where the fuck is John Q? Let me send his ass a message to make sure he's okay, because he wasn't here last week either.
I'm really booking it with that drill. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. Get my vape on while it's going. You can see I'm literally not even touching this. It's all with me just basically holding my thumb on the drill. And this drill has a LED light that lights up when you fire it. Don't even hear it? Wow, Scott, that's pretty cool.
Said
it's
he was
working
active
it
3
now.
hours ago, Breeze, so I know he's alive, but you're a Detroit fan? I'm sorry, Linda. Yeah, I don't know. I stopped really. I lost the love when Zach Thomas retired and Jason Taylor went to go play for the Jets. That just broke my heart, and I haven't really paid attention to it since. Kitty, 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 kitty. Schmoops. Schmooples.
Man, I think the battery's
Schmoopy
running
kitty.
out of power, unfortunately. I haven't charged this up in quite a
Hi,
while.
Harry. Where you been?
Harry? What? There he is. Heck yeah, Harry. It's the easiest way to make coils. I mean, honestly, it's super simple. Yeah, I'm running out of battery power, y'all. Hopefully I can
Tony.
finish off this coil.
Scuba, Tony wants you to explain exactly what you're doing. He is making wire. So what he does is he puts several pieces of wire into a drill, and then he's got, see that thing hanging? That's got more wire in it. So as he hits the drill, it wraps the wire that you can see with the wire that's on that. See that thing hanging? That's got wire in it too. So it wraps it around the wire.
Oh, we're barely going to make it. I'm going to run out of battery power, guys. Oh, it just died. Are you kidding me? It just died.
See,
It
Linda,
had another 4 inches to go.
I do. That's what she said. I do like go fast, turn left. And for what? That is the coils. The wire is used to make the coils that go in the rebuildables.
Oh my gosh. So basically, let it rest a bit. I'll try. I mean, wait, I got another battery, man. What am I doing?
I don't know.
I got another drill because the pack I got it's got 2 batteries. And why did I leave that on?
So does anybody else's cat think their boobs are specifically like a bench for cats? She does not ever lay in my lap. She has to lay on my boobs like it's a cat shelf.
Drill pack changed. Let's see if we can still finish this. Oh yeah, we got some juice now, baby.
I remember Tony Lagana. Look, I was never a fan of Jeff Gordon, right? So I had a clip of him crashing into a fucking wall, saved to a floppy disk. And that amused me because, I mean, back in the day, you could use that for things, but it's been a long time. My hatred of Jeff Gordon has disappeared. He's still weird, but
All right, it is done.
yeah, me and my ex-husband used to go to Richmond twice a year to watch the race. It was cool. Yeah, but she doesn't need on them, Tiger. She just lays on them like it's a damn cat bed.
All right, now that that's done, just so you guys know, even though Munchkin stole my pliers, so this.
You think so, Tony? I don't think he looks like Jeff Gordon. I mean, maybe. Okay. Now that, yeah, I can see some of the mannerisms, that kind of doofiness that Jeff Gordon has. Yeah, I guess I can get it. I like Rusty Wallace. I have a Rusty Wallace jacket. I almost got ran over. Who was it that almost ran me over? I think it was Ward Burton that almost ran me over on his golf cart on the way back to the car. Oh, War Burton. I don't know. I've never met Jeff Gordon in person, so I don't know. And then we've got a straight straight track a couple hours away from here in Dinwiddie, where your buddy flies, where they're it's a small straight track, so they don't have like big names on them for the funny cars or anything, but they do have it's interesting to go see, some of the cars out there that are racing against each other, like a little fucking Volkswagen Bug with a souped up engine in it. I don't think so, Tony. I think Junior filled in pretty good for him. We can't hear you again, dear.
Oh, how did I hit that again?
I don't know.
I was going to say, I'm not going to sit here and try and get every little kink and twist out of this wire. Once you get this and put it on a coil master to wrap a coil, the coils are going to come out straight. It literally has 1, 2 twists, maybe. If I sit here and try to fiddle with it to get every bit of that out, it'll probably like put another twist in there. Screw that. So let's see if I can wrap this up without causing it undue strain here. That's not a lot of wire, Creed, in my opinion. There's the wire.
Then make more.
Yeah, but I don't know how much wire I got to be making more and more wire. I may make some more. It's plenty. I mean, it's okay, Creed. I mean, I'll make some more. It's not a big deal. I'll just have to. I don't want to do it on the stream because it'd be sitting here watching me do it over and over again. But that'll be some fine fused Claptons.
I mean, that's okay. We're entertaining ourselves at NASCAR.
I can't see any gaps in these coils whatsoever. So as far as fused Claptons go, those are bomb diggity right there.
I'd like to take him to a Richmond race just because you can actually walk all the way around the track.
I want to watch the rich men north of Richmond.
Now, I love the sentiment behind that song, right? But he is not that good. We watched that little concert of his, right? And you know what irritates the shit out of me about that dude?
Hey, Josh.
Right? And I told you about it. His accent is fake. He grew up and is from somewhere not even 2 hours west of here. All right. We don't sound like that. His accent, that country accent, is manufactured. You heard him talk. He does not sound like that. You don't gain an accent when you sing.
You
lose an accent when you sing. He doesn't sound like that. It's fucking fake.
Any accent I have is real.
Don't try to sing. And what is that other? There's a female group she's a female country singer that's got that fake ass fucking country accent. Don't fake it. We know where you grew up. We don't sound like that.
That's the whole thing, man. You gotta fake it till
you make it. He wants to sound like he's down some backwoods Appalachian hillbilly. No, the fuck you're not. You're from just south of fucking DC. You are not a hillbilly.
Oh, we both have accents.
Yes, Angela.
We have accent. We have a drawl.
We do. We do have a. He's got a much more southern drawl than I do.
That's because I'm from down south, and this is up here in Yankee territory.
I will come in there and kick you. All right. So, but this guy, and I can't even remember his name. He doesn't sound like that. When he talks, he does not have. Relative to me, he does not have an accent. I'm sure y'all would hear it. But he doesn't have it. He doesn't have an accent. He certainly doesn't have as strong as a country accent as he does when he starts to sing. You can sing without bullshitting us about where you're fucking from.
You ain't got a bullshit
hey, Wally.
me.
And that being said, his songs just have no rhythm. They don't rhyme. They're not good. They're not good. It's not good.
I
not good.
disagree. I mean, it's got
I mean,
good meaning behind it.
Like I said, I love the message behind what he's saying.
Yeah.
But the music and the melody sucks. Josh, this is my third bourbon and
How come she's
Diet Dr.
louder?
Pepper.
I
get louder
I'm
the
gonna
more
be
buzzed I
totally
am.
honest with you. I have to turn myself down because I'm so loud. I can turn myself up a little bit, but I'm scared of what it's gonna do. There,
I am
I'm
on my
louder
soapbox.
now. Hopefully she's not too much louder than me. I'm always loud, Josh. I have to turn myself down.
I don't know why that irritates me, and I can't remember the name of that band, but it's a chick singer. And is it Little Big Town, maybe? I hate her fucking voice because it's fake as hell.
Oh, that's another thing.
Tony, I did polish off a bottle of Jack, and that wasn't anything. This what I'm drinking now is 103 proof. It's more than 50% alcohol. Jack Daniels is like water.
I want to bring up a thing I noticed while I was searching for. Okay,
you bring it up. Bring up that thing, babe.
That thing.
Hey, look, we can just fake accents while we're at it, like everybody else can. Bring up that thing. You do it, dear. Go ahead.
How the hell do you think?
We're gonna talk about it.
Oh, you think my accent's fake?
No, I'm talking about everybody else with their fake ass accents.
You better not say my accent's fake because
Yeehaw.
You know better.
Right.
You know better.
I skipped it, Linda.
Anybody that's met me in person knows that.
Don't look at me with your eyes all cockeyed.
This is
anyway.
How I
get on with it.
24/7 if I'm awake. Anyways.
Now, even then, you talk in your sleep. What? Get on with it.
I'm talking about. Do I have an accent in my sleep?
I don't know. You mumble weird shit. Mm-hmm.
All right. We're going to a fly-in soon, right? And I was trying to find a way, even though there's going to be a shower at this fly-in, sometimes he don't turn the water on. And
we're not talking about paramotoring. We're talking about camping.
Yeah, this is basically the camping
paraphrase
part.
That.
Anyways,
camping. Mm-hmm.
So in order to shower, I was thinking, well,
I can't do any other accents beside country and Indian for some fucking weird reason. But
try your accent, cloud sucker. No. Good luck with there's no damn way I could do that.
I can't even understand it, much less fucking speak it. Are you kidding?
Do y'all know I got demodded from Vic's channel? I'm surprised I didn't get banned.
You think you got demodded?
I know I got demodded. I know. And you know what? It's for what they did, not something I did. They said something about me and
no, I can't do that, Tony. You don't know because you haven't spoken his channel since then. So look, I am a mod in your channel, right? All I see is chat publicly as Munchkin. You are assuming, and you know what happens when you make assumptions. You make an ass out of you and me.
Thank you. Come again. Hurry up and buy.
Would you like a blue Slurpee? But you got to do the head bobble too.
Would you like a blue Slurpee?
Look, I love them. All right. I mean, that's great. I still feel bad because I got really frustrated at some customer service rep, and she was talking very low, right? I can understand her accent, but I couldn't hear her. And I had my dumbass ex-husband fucking bitching in the background trying to talk over me. And I snapped and I was like, I can't hear you. And would you shut the fuck up unless you'd like to get on the phone? And she's like, calm down, calm down. It will be okay. And she was trying really hard to lose the accent. And I'm like, look, I said I can't hear you. Not that I can't understand you because he won't shut the fuck up. And she did calm me down because I felt bad because I didn't mean to snap on her because she wasn't the one pissing me off. But yeah, it will be okay. Calm down. Everything is going to be okay. I sound like a boo.
Okay, he sent this, and I don't think I can copy that. Let's see if
no drinking from the squishy machine. That's not
All right,
Indian.
mate,
No
this is
soup
my
for you.
accent. It's really hard to sort out, la. But you'll get it if you try, lad.
Huh?
All right, mate. This is my accent.
You suck at
You
accents.
d- I'm not from over the pound. The pine.
Over the pound. Over the pound.
Over the pound. Okay. Yeah. I don't.
I can't. Yeah, no, I can't. I can't do that one. I can't even do an Irish or Scottish accent, which is crazy because apparently that's what I am.
Alright,
I can't.
mate.
I can't do it.
All right, mate. This is my accent.
Can't do German
my
either.
Accent. What was I
I have
saying?
the drinking habits of a German
trying
and a
to say
Scot, but I
something
can't do the
before.
accent. You were talking about camping gear.
Oh, okay. So I was looking up trying to figure out a shower
He
situation.
bought us a new tent. It's very nice. Very,
See,
very
you
nice.
keep throwing me off. So yeah, we did buy a new tent, which I've kept brand new in this package because it's a 6-person tent and we're 2 people, but I wanted the extra room, so we got a 6-person. So, anyways, as far as the shower goes, there
Did you buy our benches, our cots?
With what money? I gotta wait till we get
I don't know.
paid.
You got a credit card, bitch.
I'm not doing. No, I'm done with putting crap on a credit card. I've put way too much on a credit card. So.
Thank you very
What
much.
I've done,
yes, I did, Josh.
they should have a shower at the fly-in. Okay, great. So,
Scott Dragons.
I was looking up a way to take a shower in case they don't get it going. So, they have a self-contained system that I saw.
My happy ass home.
It was like $189, right? It's basically you carry it around. It's got water in it. It's got a pump built into it. You can shower with it, but it's cold water unless you put hot water in it.
Tony.
I mean, you got to get the hot water. So
you bought your
fucking Plow Chucker still sending me messages. No, mate, don't send me any more messages.
What fucking accent was that?
I don't know.
You sound like a drunk Mexican.
No, man, you cannot send me any more messages,
don't
man.
Don't send me no messages.
No messages, man. What are you doing, mate? What are you doing, mate?
No.
What are you doing, mate? That's what he just said. You don't believe me? Wait, where'd it go? Now it's gone. Oh, there it is.
What are you doing, mate?
What are you doing, mate?
Yeah, can't do it.
Sounds just the same thing. What are you
doing,
mate?
Can't do it, Captain. All right, that's all I got. That's as good as it gets.
I'm giving her all she got, Captain. So, anyways, as far as the shower thing goes, like I said, I could pay $189 and get this little self-contained unit, or for $169, I think it is, you can get a tankless water heater that comes with a shower head and everything you need. The only thing you have to bring is 2 D batteries.
That's not the only thing. We'd also have to bring PVC pipes and a shower curtain because I'm not taking a shower in front of everybody.
Women are so worried about taking a shower in front of the world. You can't.
Women are so worried about being buck ass fucking naked and taking a shower in front of everybody. What is wrong with them? I was about to ask you, Tony, how many, because I've got some friends of mine, right? Their names are Tony and Brian. They're brothers. Tony looks like he is 100% Italian. Brian looks like he is 100% Mexican. So whenever they go out, they speak to Tony and that not in Italian because nobody really speaks Italian around here, but they will speak to Brian in Spanish and he has no fucking idea what they're saying, but it's crazy. How many times have you been mistaken for a Mexican?
All right, Cleveland Brown.
Angela, I have peed in the open, but I am not
Cleveland
going to take a shower in front of everybody.
That's nasty. There you go. There's your Cleveland Brown.
But you didn't sing the song. Sing the song.
I
Do it.
forgot the song. My
My
name,
name
is
is-
Cleveland
you know it.
Brown, and I'm proud to be right back in my hometown.
I forgot the song.
I
Proceeds
forgot it.
to
I
sing
forgot.
it. Yeah.
I
I
don't
forgot.
remember.
I forgot.
I've never even watched the show, but people told me I
Yeah,
sound
but
like
you
Cleveland
got to be
Brown.
careful because you might end up peeing down the side of your leg directly into your shoe. Believe it or not, women can misfire. You get stuff that sticks together down there and it ends badly. A friend of mine, Jill, pissed in her shoe. We made her leave her shoes at the park and she had to ride home in the back of the truck. That was the full moon.
What's up,
Hello,
Silent?
Silent
How
Nine.
you doing, bud? I saw you went live and helping subscribers and stuff, and I didn't. I couldn't join because I was at work. But I do need the new. I don't even have the new plans yet because I'll be honest, I haven't played since they added the new plans. I haven't even played because it's weak.
I
mean,
don't think anybody would expect you to lie about that.
it's just that Skur, whatever it's called, is honestly a better game, I think. They've done way more with that game with 5 developers than the whole entire Call of Duty series, which is stupid.
See, now the only thing we have to think about is, do I want to bless my sister with an elderly chihuahua that's going to shit on her floor again? Or do we want to take that little heathen dog with us and hope she gets abducted by fucking
I think your sister would enjoy
wolves?
watching
Not wolves.
Bella
Wolves
again.
don't fly. Birds. Giant birds. Hawks.
I just don't want to bring Bella to the fly-in to have to worry about her the entire time.
Why we wouldn't have to worry?
She's
Put her
not
on a
used
leash
to
and fucking
that.
stuff.
She's
I don't give a rat's ass what she's used
You
to.
know she likes
Her-
laying down, just sleeping in something.
Yeah, well, you know what? Her old ass can lay down and sleep outdoors.
What's she gonna do at night? I mean, she can't sleep in our
Sleep.
tent.
Fuck no, she can't. She can sleep beside it
She
right
gonna
there.
freeze outside there.
We're gonna bring the cage, and you can throw a fucking blanket on it. Look, I'll wash her piss-covered blankets that I wash fucking constantly, and I'll bring her a new blanket. She can sleep outside in the cage on her blanket. I do not give a shit about that goddamn dog. All right?
Okay,
I don't.
Let's be honest right here, because my Chihuahua
Is old as fuck.
old. She's like 20 years old. She old. So you can't, and then people are going, oh, can I pet her? And no.
Sure, go ahead. She might bite you if she
Yeah,
can
she
see
might
you,
bite you because she's kind of ornery and she's very
not
old.
too many people come up to a random chihuahua and go, can I pet it? Because they are known assholes. I will tell them, you know what? The risk is all yours. But I have no love for that chihuahua. I will take care of her. I will feed her. I will give her clean water. But I am sick and fucking tired of coming home every goddamn day and having to mop my entire house
4
because she
twisted cheese
shits
and I pee
over
anywhere.
everything. Silent, would you like to adopt a 19-year-old chihuahua that will shit and piss all over everything you own?
Yeah, that's
Be
pretty
my
much.
guest. I will give her to you. She can't see. She's blind as fuck. She refuses to go outside. She does not care.
Put diapers on her? Ooh, that would be.
I don't have
Bad.
enough diapers. I don't know how this dog can contain so much shit. It's not so bad that she shits on the floor because she's a chihuahua and we've got laminate floors, right? It's the fact that she cannot be arsed to get the fuck up and go outside when we ask her, do you got to go potty, right? She can't do that. She will not go
You have
outside.
to force her out. Yeah.
But she will wander around, just wandering around the kitchen looking for leftovers or dropped food for an hour. Or if she shits on the floor, she'll wander around for 2 hours, stomping through it and leaving little shitty footprints all over my floors. And I mean from the front door to the back door. I have to mop the entire house when we come home from work because of her. Every fucking day.
Pretty much. I mean, there's very, very few times that she's always hit the pad, which I don't understand it
Oh,
because
she'll pee on the puppy pad and then shit on the floor right
no,
next to it.
today she pooped on the puppy pad, which was great. And then later on, we took her outside and she went outside. So now I don't know about right now because I'm scared to go in there and look, but it is
See,
her. It
you
is her
say
time, Angela.
you say that,
it's her time.
Angela, except for the fact that there's nothing wrong with her. She was just raised in a way where she had no consequences,
Nothing
so
wrong.
she could
She's got old
she
age
could
syndrome.
she could piss wherever she wanted and nobody would do a goddamn thing about it. I'm not mean to her, Silent. I give her snacks. I let her lick my plate. I wash her blankets so she has warm and smell good blankets. I am very nice to her because she's a dog. Okay? She's a dog. She doesn't. I mean, but she has no consequences. She is misbehaved and you can't train a 19-year-old dog all of a sudden to say you can't piss on the floor. So basically, we shut all the bedroom doors as much as we can because we have cats and you know how. I am really, really mad at her, Silent, because I'm the one that has to fucking mop the fucking floor every goddamn day. I'm just saying. The dog doesn't understand English. Not really, Angela. She will poop and then she stomps through it. No, because I want it done correctly, Silent. I'll let him clean up the poop and then I mop the floor. But she steps on it because she's blind. So she's 19. What's Caesar gonna do? He ain't gonna do nothing. I mean, she's not aggressive. It's just the point where she's just fucking old. She's just old, and we could put her in a cage while we're at work, but then all that means is she's gonna shit and pee on her own blankets, and I don't want her having to sleep in that. It's just gonna be something I have to deal with until whenever. That doesn't mean I can't vent about it here and express my anger. Yeah, I mean, Angela, I had a cat that we didn't inherit. We adopted her. That was my son-in-law's little sister's cat. But what they didn't tell us is that the cat had been attacked by a dog and basically abandoned by her family and left to her own devices at the house with the dog that attacked her.
Did I hear you say you're very nice to her?
Do I not feed her? Do I not make sure she has clean water?
Effing dog. Blah, 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 blah,
She doesn't
dog.
speak English.
Yeah, but that's what you say when you come home.
But I don't kick her. She has no fucking idea I'm talking to her.
Maybe she
For
does.
all she knows, I'm yelling at you. I wash her blankets. I give her warm, fuzzy blankets to make sure she's not sleeping in piss-covered blankets. I feed her. I put down fresh puppy pads for her. I bought her new shampoo, and somebody's yet to give her a goddamn bath.
No, our cats really like us, Tiger. Our cats literally, like the one that was in there with Munchkin earlier, Bandit, is like, will wait for me to go to bed just so he can come up there and get pets, and then he'll lay down beside me somewhere.
Yes, Bandit is a daddy's boy.
He definitely is a daddy's boy. He likes hanging out with daddy. No matter where I'm at, he comes there. He usually comes in the living room at 10:30 on the dot to let me know it's time to go to bed. He's got some kind of cat alarm clock, and it's like, hey, it's time to go to bed. He'll come in there.
He'll look at us and then he'll go sit in front of our bedroom door and just stare at us like it's time.
If as soon as I stand up, he takes off for the bedroom. He's like, yep, it's time.
And then Boots, who hated you forever, is now you are her servant.
I am waiting for your picture, Cloud Chucker. So you want me to show a picture to King Cobra? I will show it. Yeah, dogs are cool. Cats, I mean, cats, the only thing the cats have done is they've completely demolished my chair, mind you, because they scratch it all up. But as far as the pooping and peeing go, they use their litter box. Thank God.
I mean, my only issue with Boots is that she scooted back too far and basically peed outside the litter box because she
That's
thinks
why we
she's
got a
smaller
different
than
kind of
she
litter
is.
box. So now
But I
they
bought a
can't.
new litter box that has an open top, but it's got high sides, so she can't pee on my wall. But she has to observe every time when I get up in the morning, the first that I get up, I take a shower, I drink my coffee, I get up, I get ready for work, and then I clean the litter box. So I clean the litter box and then
You
I
appreciate
sweep
cat
everything up and
people,
clean.
but not for
See,
me.
dogs are so needy. Like when we leave, I can get my daughter to come by and just fill up their food bowl and clean the litter box every other day and they're fine. Dogs, you can't do that.
Here you go, King Cobra. This is what Cloud Chucker wanted me to show you.
I mean, I do like dogs, but they're has Scuba proposed yet? No.
Really, Silent? That's some bull crap right there. How's life in Alabama? Damn it. Friggin' Scuba proposed yet.
No, I'm sorry, Josh. Yeah, it sucks when your batteries die. Yeah, I mean, I like dogs. I really want a boxer, but I want a dog that I can take with me. Like last time we went to the Eastern Shore, right? I tried to take Bella, okay? So she wouldn't walk out the front door, which was crazy. I got her downstairs. She took off in the other fucking direction and I had to chase her through the neighbor's yard. And then she wouldn't get in the fucking car. And I'm like, you know what? We're done. And I just brought her back in the house and left. And I don't.
Well, as far as the dog cat thing goes, I'm with you guys. I'm a dog person, but the cats were already there when I moved up here, so it's not like I could go screw. Well, actually, one cat was there. Her son-in-law decided to bring 2 more cats into the house.
Yes, bring the other 2.
And then when they moved out, they dropped all the cats off with us. Like, oh, thank you. We need all these cats.
Look, as much as my brain says yes, my heart cannot do that because I am not going to put a dog to sleep because she's old and inconvenient. Like he said, she is getting inconvenient. It's not about the inconvenience. It's just she's ruining everything
honestly,
we have. But
she's
to me,
old.
that is not. I can't. She's not infirm. She's not in pain.
Right.
She's not suffering. So I'm not going to put her to sleep because it's easier for me.
Right.
When you take on a pet, you take on a pet for life, regardless of how much of a fucking asshole that stupid little dog is.
I agree.
That's
I mean, she
just
may
what
be a
I'm gonna have
pain
to deal
right
with.
now, but yes, and it's just like Munchkin said. She can't hardly see right now because she's got cataracts, but there's no. It's not like she has cancer or she's got some kind of ailment.
She can get around just fine if she's scavenging for fucking chicken.
Yeah, she wants people food. That's what that dog searches for people food.
She is a scavenger.
She scavenges her butt off.
I love all animals, Silent. I like animals more than I like fucking people. If I could get a farm, I could have all the critters, all the animals. I love all animals. There is not an animal I have ever met or not met that I don't like.
If we ever ran up on a baby possum or something, because it would come home, a baby raccoon, a skunk, it doesn't matter.
Keeping it, new pet. Coyote, coyotes are going above and beyond with trying to domesticate themselves.
Munchkin,
you think it's a coincidence all these people are like, I found this dog on the side of the road and I put it in my car, and the coyote's like,
that it doesn't matter what kind of breed or what kind of animal or reptile it is. It could be a freaking alligator. It doesn't matter. If it's a small alligator, she's gonna bring it home.
Alligators
I have
need
no
love,
control
too.
of that. She's like, bring it on. I'll do it.
As long as they
Spiders?
don't bite me, Silent, I'm cool with spiders. My daughter there was a tarantula loose in our house for like a year and a half until the baby was like, and it came running out from underneath the bed. I guess it got hungry and decided its life on the land was not worth it and came crawling out and asked to be put back in its cage and fed some snacks.
She lost that freaking tarantula for a year, and it showed up when it got hungry. Like, what's up? And then they were like, oh, we found the tarantula.
And she still has him.
Thank God. Because I thought it was roaming the damn house.
No, it was hiding under her bed. I don't kill any bug unless it's a mosquito. I mean, at my old house with my ex-husband, we had the giant water bugs, right? And I mean like the big ones that have no fear, that are walking down your hall and you see them and they just look at you and go, "What's up?" I would take them and relocate them. I don't kill anything.
King Cobra said, screw spiders.
Matter of fact, somebody at one of my jobs before asked me if I was a Buddhist because I don't try
Ants?
to actively kill. I do vacuum them up.
You know, it's weird.
We got a bad
Silent.
ant problem here.
The ants in Georgia are a pain. All the ants
They
in
do.
Georgia, most of them are fire ants, and
They're
will
assholes.
light
They
your
bit me.
ass up.
And I didn't even kill that one.
The ones up here
It
in
was
Virginia,
rude.
I've never had an ant bite us. You know, we got ants coming in the house all the time, but none of them are biters. They just
No, Georgia
are a
ants are
nuisance.
assholes.
Georgia
They're
ants
just after
are
the cat food.
assholes. They will bite the shit out of you. They don't give a damn. They will mess you up, and it swells up, and it's. I don't like the Georgia fire ant bites.
You know what?
No.
I'd rather be bit by a fire ant than fucking mosquitoes. Mosquitoes could die a horrible death. Fuck them. I don't like mosquitoes. But I mean, I even have like, I don't know if y'all can see this big ass scar on my head. Something bit me in my forehead and took a chunk out of my forehead, and I still don't know what the
Black
fuck it
sugar
was.
ants bite. Are you talking about like army ants, Scott? I mean, those usually don't. Well, the ones in Georgia don't usually mess with you, but they're fun to play with. I used to play with those black army ants.
Play
They're
with them
big.
how? It wasn't with a magnifying glass, was it? Because I
No.
think the ants would think playing.
I
has
didn't use a
different definition.
magnifying glass. I would get a branch or something, get them to crawl on it, or get them to fight each other.
The cats are not going to eat me.
It was fun. I didn't try to kill the ants.
I have to pee
Anyways,
and get more booze.
Scuba snaked you, Munchkin, while you were sleeping. I don't
Something
know
bit
what,
me.
I don't know what Munchkin does while I'm sleeping, because she's like, "Oh, you talk in your sleep," and blah blah blah. That's if I get to sleep, because she's snoring 90% of the time, and I can't go to sleep because she snores so damn loud. So there's that.
Look, I'm peeing. Y'all just gonna have to deal with it. If you fall asleep before me, which happens 95% of the time, you snore too, motherfucker. So you can deal with the few times that I fall asleep before you do.
If I snore, it's
You
very
snore,
quiet snoring.
and you snore. You used to be a quiet snorer. You are not a quiet snorer anymore. You snore 2 inches from my ear. You breathe in my face.
What's
you
up,
steal my
Daddy?
oxygen.
Yeah, she's always claiming that I steal her oxygen.
I cannot
I'm
sleep
stealing
facing
her
someone.
oxygen.
You do. You steal my oxygen and you breathe in your hot breath in my face and trying to suffocate me.
Oh,
It's
damn.
rude.
The more I drink, the louder I snore. Well, there you go, Angela. I can agree with that. I get recording. Hey, Tony, don't even make me pull up the recordings I got of her snoring, because
I
do
will
have them.
kill you where you sit, sir. Do not. You know what? Motherfucker, do it. I don't give a shit. I snore. I don't care.
We need
I don't
to
give
get
a
married
shit.
sooner rather than later. Will, what? You trying to say we sound like a couple or something?
No, for some reason, Scoop is a big chick, and I guess he thinks I'm going to take him for everything he has. I don't know what his fucking problem is.
Take me
But
for
you know
what?
what?
I have nothing.
Hey, you know what? If you want to die and your burial becomes your kids' problems, which it will, hey, that's all. It's fine. I'll just be like, hey, kids, come get your dad. I ain't paying for a goddamn thing. Have fun. So, hey, the more I think about it, that's probably a better deal for me. I can save some money.
You'd think if we were married, I could get her to go to more events or something, but it's doubtful because she won't
What do
go
you
out in
mean,
the damn
events?
daylight because she's a
What
vampire
kind of
or
events
something.
do you want me to go to?
I wanted to go to Bad Apples, but there's no way I can go to Bad Apples because
And how is that my fault that we don't have enough money to go to the Eastern Shore and to go to Georgia? I don't know how much vacation time you think we have.
we don't
But
have
it ain't
you have
that.
more than me, but yeah, we don't have a lot. So I get it. I mean,
Jesse says, Scuba, I'm looking for a roommate. He
right?
keeps it up. Ed, just remember, you get him, you also get all of his shit.
Hey,
And you have no fucking idea how much that is.
I got good shit though.
It says you.
I do got good shit. I got so much good shit I can't even keep up with
You
it
know
all.
what we need to do? We need to go to Lowe's and get that pea stuff because I cannot stand. All I can smell in my office is fucking dog piss.
And we have no idea where it's coming from, which is
Well,
weird.
I mean, all I can do is pick everything up off the floor. I think last time I shampooed,
What's up,
all I
Addie?
did was activate everything.
Mic mute. Don't do
Tony
it.
says,
Get
"I'll
cold
take
and
him." Look,
chickapee.
they're fighting over you, babe. Doesn't that make you feel good?
I'll take them. Just saying, right? See, Tony's down with the scuba crew. Hell yeah.
No, he ain't going nowhere. I didn't fight to get his dumbass up here just to let him fucking go move in with y'all. I don't think so.
I don't even think she likes me anymore, guys. She's like, she's not ready to kick me to the curb any day now. I knew it from the beginning. It's like bound to happen.
If you put one more dish in my sink,
see, there we go, right there.
I'm going to fold you in half and shove you in the dishwasher. Might take me a while, but I'll do it. I know, Scott. Yeah.
What top side? Oh, damn! You mean this top side that's sitting on my?
See, look, Scott, you
was
just did that to yourself. You did that to
I
yourself.
forgot that was sitting on my desk. Yeah, it's still sitting there. Wow, what do you know? Yeah.
I'm out of juice.
I haven't even used. I literally the mods
Haven't
I
even
got from
used it, but I'm not gonna sell it to you because
the mods I've got from Jazzy I've used for maybe 3 seconds.
3 seconds?
Yeah, I literally just checked them to make sure they were working, which I knew they would because they're coming from Jazzy. But it's like I don't want to mess them up, so I just keep them clean, and that's the best way to do it.
Everything you wanted to know about Scuba and Munchkin, but we're afraid to ask. Nobody's afraid to ask. Look, y'all ask anything. No, the spade's mine, Creed. Anything you want to know, and I will tell you.
She has that piano wire around his D. Okay.
I don't even need to do that. I'm the one that pays the mortgage.
Scuba, show us all. Yeah, I'm glad Will had a great time on his birthday. You know what? I see those pictures that Will took on his birthday, and it makes me hungry more than anything.
So, Willie,
I'm like,
how was the restaurant? That looked like a very fancy restaurant, but it couldn't have been too fancy if they stuck a sombrero on you.
It looks like Frontera. I'm just guessing because they like going. They do that with the sombrero, and then. But I like Mexican food. I will go there and eat all the chips and salsa they can possibly bring.
Well, screw the salsa. Give me the white cheese. Willie, are you still driving?
White cheese is good too.
What tank do I have on that? This is the I don't remember. What is that?
The Voltro, I think.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's one of the Voltros. It's a big some bitchin' Voltro.
Yeah.
By Vapors Cloud. Yeah, I got one on my
See, queso.
Hadron Plus,
Yes.
which
Yum yum yum.
queso, yes, queso cheese.
Yes, queso is just
There's the
cheese.
same tank that she's vaping right now on top of the Hadron Pro, which this one comes with a 1300
Angela?
mAh battery. 1300 mAh now. Just remember that. The one she's got is 3000 mAh. So it's over double the amount of power you get off of this thing, which if I can get the right cover off. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
See, I don't like
1600
guacamole.
mAh. 1600 mAh. She's got 3000 mAh. It's still double.
Yeah, I don't like guacamole. I do like avocado, but I don't like onions and peppers.
I don't like
'Cause
guacamole
they're the
because it's
devil.
like it's got
Well, you don't like avocados either. I will
I'm not a
say
big
that
fan.
you did a good job when you tried the avocados.
show the
with
collection I
garlic
got
pepper.
from Jazzy. If I pick it up, Cloud Chucker, stuff's gonna
See,
fall everywhere.
It was a Mexican restaurant in Walmart Plaza, but it looked nice.
I can't really show.
What is the Mexican place that we go to? It's not Juan's. What is it?
Chihuahuas.
Chihuahuas, yeah. It's a privately owned. It's not a chain.
I love Chihuahuas.
But you can get a
good.
burrito. It's literally this big. It's huge.
Burrito El Cabon.
No, that's.
Oh, that's Frontera. Never mind.
Yeah.
They call theirs the big
it is,
something.
and it's the same price whether you get chicken, steak, or beef or ground beef. It's like $12 for a huge ass burrito. I made the mistake when we went there though. After 2 margaritas, I forgot how to math, and I gave the waitress a $30 tip because I rounded up wrong. But I tell you what, every time we've gone back after that accidental $30 tip, our margaritas are strong. They keep the chips coming. So every once in a while, I will go a little overboard on their tip. It hasn't ever been quite as big as that one because I forgot how to round up. But I will give them a $20 tip on a $70 bill. But we always get either the same waitress or the same waiter. But it's a very small, like I said, it's a privately owned Mexican restaurant. So you always get the same people. And we always sit outside. But they're very nice, and the food is very good, and the margaritas are very strong, especially when you tip them $30. They'll put some extra tequila in there for you.
When you go, hey, oops, I accidentally tipped you too much money. Can you give some of that back? They're like, no,
No, I didn't ask them to give it back. It just didn't occur to me until on the way home. I'm doing the math in my head, and I'm like, shit. I think the bill was like $79. And for some reason I was thinking it was like 89 and rounded it up to an even 100. And yeah, I fucked up. Made them happy though. Oh, yeah, 20% Cloud Chucker unless you suck. Now, all right. My automatic is 20% unless I have to hunt you down to get a refill, or you're a rude asshole, or here's my big one. When I give you the money, if I pay cash and you ask me, do you want your change? Then your tip is automatically going to be reduced. Because yes, I want my fucking change. How the audacity. I will always tip at least 15%. But
usually 20. I would say.
Okay, usually it's 20.
90% of the time we tip at least
15.
20%, if not more. I know I've tipped more multiple occasions.
The stronger the margaritas are, the bigger your tip's going to be because I forget how to do math and
There's
I'm just going
that.
to round that shit up to an even number.
Yeah, there's that. If they bring me drinks before I run out, which usually I'll finish my drink and have to be waiting for 5 to 10 minutes to get a refill. If that waitress is on the ball and comes and refills my drink, I definitely tip really good because I appreciate when they make sure you don't run out of drink. It's like,
no, we
damn.
don't tip at fast food. I don't tip at fast food. I don't tip anywhere. Shit, there's vape shops we go to when they spin the screen around. Would you like to add a tip? No, the fuck I would not. Thank you. Is tipping a mandatory thing? No. But, King Cobra, you have to understand that here, the wages for wait staff at restaurants are not minimum wage. So, like when Katie worked at one of the local restaurants, her hourly wage was like $3 an hour. Their paycheck basically comes from the tips.
No, I eat the whole burrito, Linda.
Yeah.
When they bring that gigantic burrito at Chihuahuas, I eat every single bite.
I don't. I usually save half of it because
she can save half of hers. I eat
well,
all
that's
of mine.
because I filled my. I love cheese. Like I'm apparently a reincarnated rat. I love cheese, so I will fill up on cheese and chips and margaritas. So by the time my food gets there, I'm already full.
Really, I mean, even though we just had a cheat day the other day, I want some of those damn chicken wings and fries so bad I can.
Yeah, but see, he wants chicken wings and fries, but what I want Texas Roadhouse. I want a chicken
she wants
critter.
to go there so we can,
Yeah, I want a salad of all fucking things. But yes, I want the chicken critter salad, and I want Texas Roadhouse rolls. Yum, yum, yum.
When we get paid, we can do Texas Roadhouse, I guess, because it's going to be getting close to the fly-in. I don't have that much more weight that I want to try to lose. I mean, I'm literally
I told him, look, we want to lose weight, right? We do. But no one's going to throw us in jail.
We have not, Jazzy. We're not throwing the diet out of the window. So...
I mean, we don't really have snacks and sweets and shit in the house. So even if we wanted to throw the diet out the window, we ain't got no goddamn food here.
Ho-hos? Yeah, I know what ho-hos are, Scott.
That says JoJo.
I know, but...
See, Addie, I don't put the cinnamon, I don't put anything on the rolls. I just eat them right out of the basket.
That cinnamon butter. I like the cinnamon butter, Addie. I'm with you. I will throw that cinnamon butter on them rolls in a minute. When I go there, I always get the outlaw steak. I think it's called the outlaw. It's a gigantic ribeye steak, cooked medium, and it's delicious that way. I mean, I can make a good ribeye
Angela,
steak here.
I love pasta, but I don't
expensive.
need to go to a restaurant to do that. If I want pasta, I'll make my own Alfredo sauce at home and have shrimp fettuccine Alfredo, which I have 2 bags of shrimp in the freezer. My Alfredo sauce.
You remember the whole holes on Main Street?
Double the cheese because I've never had a recipe go wrong with adding too much cheese. So whatever the recipe is for Alfredo, double the cheese.
Well,
it's delicious.
This is the way I see it, right? So it used to be you could go to the grocery store and buy a ribeye steak and get a really good deal. Now it's at the price now, basically, like say if I was to go to Texas Roadhouse and get the big ribeye steak, it's like $22. So you can go to the grocery store and buy 2 ribeye steaks for the same price. So you're basically paying half price if you cook it yourself. That's
yeah, but
fine.
You know what? I've had steaks at a restaurant, and to me, it's not worth the cost. How much you pay for dinner at a restaurant for a steak, you could get it for half the price at home and cook it the way you want. I do not buy, as a general rule, steak at a restaurant.
Scott says
Because
those are
to me,
ho-hos.
it doesn't taste any fucking different in a restaurant than it does at home on the grill. Now, I will not buy pasta usually at a restaurant because I can make it better.
I know,
Those are
right,
not
Angela?
ho-hos.
I'm hungry
Those
right now.
look like steak fries, is what
They
those are.
do. And when he said ho-hos, I'm thinking
He
of the little...
didn't say ho-ho. He said JoJo. You are not Mexican.
Well,
that said JoJo.
yeah, I think instantly ho-hos, and I'm thinking chocolate-covered, basically a
Okay,
hostess
well,
cake.
he said a
Those are
JoJo.
ho-hos.
Yeah.
Now you want barbecue? Oh, man. Harry, you don't even know, man. We have Pierce's barbecue up here, which is really
Pierce
good.
is so good.
And
Yum, yum.
the barbecue that the lady made was really good.
Pierce's barbecue burnt down, right? Their oven caught on fire after hours one night. And the family was like, "Look, we can't rebuild. We just don't have the money." And they posted that article in the newspaper that Pierce's burnt down, they're not going to rebuild. And everybody in the neighborhood in the general area was like, "Oh no, I don't think so. Here, have my money." And the community basically gave them all the money and said, "No, rebuild." So they did, and now they're open again. Because we're like, oh hell
the
no.
same price, greedy fuckers. And you would think they'd bring the price down
Food,
since the
though,
community paid to have their shit rebuilt, but no. Anyways.
Yeah, no, tax is a thing. I've heard that before, that people from other countries are really messed up when they come here and there's tax added. And to us, we're so used to it, we know that if it says it's $9.99, it's going to cost us at least $11.50, $12. So it's already in our head to round up, to include the tax. But I would imagine if you're not used to it, that probably comes.
So
but not every place has sales tax, King Cobra. So
Wendy Vapes kind of disappeared. Yeah, I was wondering that too, Addie, because Wendy has just literally fell off the map. I mean, I know she's got a job, and she pretty much does the same thing Munchkin and I do. And
I never knew what Wendy did.
Yeah, she's in real estate. Same thing.
Okay.
So it's like, where the hell did Wendy go? She just decided to stop doing it.
Go.
I don't know.
There's some elbows for Will for his birthday.
Okay.
Fancy work elbows.
This is the thing, guys. All right, and I'm being completely honest with you guys. Most of the YouTubers that you guys watch, whether it be Vic or Vaping Fagin or whoever the hell it is.
In advance, Cloud.
And I'm this is 100%, I'm being 100% honest with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
It could be Vaping with Vic, Vaping Fagin, Mike Vapes, it doesn't matter. When the sponsors that send them products stop sending them products, they're going to shut down their channel completely. Because you know why? They don't give a shit about you, because if they're not getting their products for free, there's no fucking reviews, because they're not going to go buy the products. You can hang that shit right up. They're not buying a fucking thing. And Vic can kiss my fucking ass. Vic won't buy shit. If it doesn't get sent to him for free, it's not getting fucking reviewed. Telling you right now. And you can go watch Vic all you want, but
well, he said that before when somebody asked
me for not doing a fucking thing. Fuck Vic.
Again, you don't know if he did or not.
No,
but
he's the only one that owns the fucking channel. He's the only one that can demod me.
No, what I'm saying is you have no idea if he did or not, because you haven't fucking chatted since then. I'm telling you right now. I'm looking at it right now. I am a mod in your channel, and it says chat publicly as. Doesn't say anything about being modded. But that's
all right.
That's beside the point.
I'm just like
Vic Vic has said in his channel before, when people have asked him about XYZ product, he has said, well, they haven't sent it to me. We all know Vic will not buy something to review it. We know this.
See
It's
you,
not.
Linda.
That's not a surprise.
Hey, and I get it. He's on a fixed budget. I completely get that. And I understand it. I'm just saying that these channels that run videos every week will disappear if they have no product coming in.
Well, yeah, who wants to go spend all their money on shit products to review?
I don't get stuff and I have to buy it. And if I don't get stuff to buy, I still do a show because I'm still going to do a damn show. I've always done a show. It's just that's the big difference. And whether
but
people
your
come
show
to watch
was
me or
never
not.
about reviews.
No, it never.
You were not a reviewer.
I'm not. That's because I'm not out there to try to get a trophy for vape reviewer of the year or any of that bull crap. I don't give a damn about all that. I'm more interested in the people and trying to get them off cigarettes than, oh, what trophy can I get this year?
Becca.
That's the big difference.
Becca, is your screen back to normal? Because mine is.
Thank you, Becca.
Apparently, YouTube
Screen?
has decided to unfuck whatever they fucked up the last couple weeks. I can actually see the name of the channel and the thumb count, which is only at 3. What the hell? Can we get a thumbs up?
Well, King Cobra, I totally get that. And Bogan, on the other hand, he's pretty straightforward. He's never
but
beat
it's
around
banned
the
in
bush.
Australia, and he still does his reviews.
He still does it, which
yeah.
is awesome, and I like that. So I mean, and I'm not trying to get on a rant, Tony.
Yes, you are.
I don't want to get on a rant, but
yes, he does.
stuff has to be said. I mean,
Mhm.
whether or not it affects any other channels.
I am just gonna say right now that the UK, all right. So do y'all don't y'all remember? Some of y'all don't know, but you remember the fucking Vapors TV, right? There were very few UK reviewers. They are several years behind the time as far as doing fucking reviews and doing their live shows. Okay. So for someone to come out and we're the #1 vape show and blah, 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 it's because you're the only fucking one left because y'all 3 years too late. What could you have done that during the Vapors TV days? Fuck no, you couldn't. It's because everybody's gone. Everyone's gone. It's really easy to be the #1 fucking vape show when you've got your audience contained to UK viewers and y'all are just now getting into the fucking live shows. Like, what's his face? It was like, just watch my show. Who the fuck are you? I've never even fucking heard of you, you fat fuck. I don't know who you are.
Aiden.
It's like, who are you?
Bro
Oh, yeah.
He's the one that said, Scuba, if your show was more interesting, more people would watch your show.
You're the guy riding. You're the guy riding Vic's coattails. So of course I should probably know who you are, right? I mean, I will give Vic credit because he does bring on people, and they become vape famous because they were on a show with Vic.
Oh,
but
yeah,
you
that'll
know what?
get me out of a fucking
as fucking Vapor Joe says, until that gets you out of a speeding ticket, I don't give a fuck who you are. I mean, I don't. It's like nobody would know who you were if you were not on a show with Vic.
Silent, why'd you leave? That's some bullshit.
Right?
You're fired, Silent.
And I think we all remember when Vic was coming on everybody else's show and couldn't build shit to save his fucking life.
Damn thing.
Right?
He couldn't build shit.
Yeah.
Does he ever admit that or give credit to people that helped him learn to build? Fuck no. No.
Vic would not be where he is now without the people in the U.S. taking him under his wing.
Chunkmeister. Wow, good old Chunkmeister.
Chunkmeister and his 12 fucking cameras, like that wasn't fucking creepy as shit, right?
That was crazy. He had a lot of cameras, but
I'm not even gonna say screw that guy. Well, it depends on what dude you're talking about, Squirt, but Don't come at me like you're somebody because you're fucking got your nose shoved up Vic's ass. I mean, I don't.
You know,
That is what amazes me, though, is that some of these people think they're fucking superstars because you've got a vape show on YouTube. Like, really?
all
Are you
I'm
going to put
saying
that on your
is,
fucking resume, dude? Nobody gives a fuck. You're
all
on
I'm saying
YouTube.
is,
There
these
are
shows,
children. There are children that get paid millions of dollars for opening toys on YouTube, and you think you're something special? Okay, my guy. High five. I mean,
these vapor shows should be dedicated to helping people get off cigarettes, not about how many viewers you get or how many donations you get or what products you can get sent to you for free. I just that's where I draw the line,
okay,
man.
I have a
I just
question.
don't give a
Have
shit.
y'all ever noticed all the fundraisers that they do on those UK vape shows are for mental health?
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, okay? I'm just look, hear me out. I am 100% in support of supporting people trying to get help with their mental health issues. But that's all of them. That every single fundraiser I've seen from any UK vape show, and not just Vic, any of them, is for mental health. Tony, yeah, y'all wouldn't stand up. Yeah, I don't know why y'all so depressed over it. You know what? Just you sack up and get on with it. I don't know why they're so sad over in the UK. Maybe it's because they eat beans on toast. And Cloud Chucker, no offense, bud. No offense. But yeah, maybe it's the
Awesome,
food.
Tony.
Maybe y'all should try some hot wings or something.
I'm right there with you, Tony. I'm on my third drink, which is that usually puts
Tony,
me on
I
the
do
edge.
say the F word a lot. I swear like a sailor. Look, I have to hold it in 5 days a week, all day long. I have to smile and be pleasant to extremely stupid people. So it comes out a lot on the weekends.
I try not to cuss as much as I used to.
You've always been a weenie as far as that. You're like,
yeah, well, I mean, on YouTube now, but see,
what happened to Jay Hayes? Is he still around? I haven't heard. Or is it everything he's doing you got to pay to see it?
Yeah, I think Jay Hayes went to, hey, if you want to watch me, pay me. And I'm just, nobody's down with that, man.
There are some people down with it, and I mean, good, more power to him. But
I like
good night,
beans on
Creed.
toast.
I mean, at least he's honest about it.
Yeah, I mean, he was straight up. He said, "Look, I'm still gonna do videos, but if you want to see me, you got to pay me."
Well, I mean, what he said too is, look, if you want me to spend my money to buy products for you to review, then I need to be reimbursed somehow, and that's going to be y'all paying to watch my reviews, right? Like I said before, I've never seen anything that I wanted him to watch him review, so I'm not going to pay to see it. But if somebody wants to, more power to him.
Jay is reviewing electric bikes now. The Vapor Trail channel is reviewing electric bikes now. Who's the other one that's like reviewing stuff like that?
You just said fuck, Tony. See, I've always liked ST just because he's just so laid back and chill. Mike Vapes kind of irritates me just because he's got an ego. And Fagan is he's a disaster. So he doesn't bother me at all.
Fagan's a little T-Rex. He's got little bitty arms.
Look, we all know Fagan's got issues, and I've noticed like whenever he's on a show and people are trying to be serious, he just can't do it. But watching watching that episode that he had where he talked about the struggles he was going through, I was very I don't know him, so take this for what it's worth, but I was very proud of him because for as unserious as he's ever been, to actually get on and expose what he was going through and what he was dealing with, that takes a set of balls, especially
Yeah.
with the audience that he has.
Yeah,
You know,
and
I
he
mean,
did. He pretty much laid it all out there. He was like,
he did.
this is what's
And
going on. This is what, so,
and
you
we
know,
all know how adverse he is to being serious in any. They could have a serious discussion and he's over there fucking doing whatever he does. So I was very impressed with that. We know he's got issues. I like ST. Mike Vapes just seems like he's kind
the
of
only
smug.
one I haven't met in person is Fagan, Tony, and that's because he has anxiety issues. We went to the Vapor convention where he was supposed to be, but he wasn't there because he got anxiety and decided to leave with his wife. That's fine. I understand that. So we did not get to meet Fagan in person.
I've seen Fagan in person.
I did.
I have seen myself on video with Fagan on Fagan's channel where I was in the background where they were talking shit about me.
Really?
I saw that. Yes. That was in Richmond.
Silent. Stop fucking leaving, or I will.
Him and Mike Vapes were there, and I was sitting at a table with Joe D'Amato, matter of fact.
Or some shit.
You don't remember that? I was at the table with Joe D'Amatos, the guy that made this fucking mod, JD Box Mods,
Yeah.
and Fagan was panning around talking shit about all the women in the room, and Silent, I don't give a shit if people hate me.
Why do people hate you? Wow.
As far as I know, nobody hates me, and to be quite honest with you, I give not a single fuck if they do or not.
This is the problem, Silent. If you start caring about what other people think about you, it's gonna be your downfall.
I stopped caring what people thought about me about 20 years ago. The only time it matters to me is in a professional setting because it means money and income from my boss. And I have to be the face of the company.
To yourself, Silent. Keep doing what you do and stop worrying about what other people think about you.
Yes,
Never
Tiger.
concentrate on what other people think about you.
Yeah, Miss Deli, Queen Bee. Don't forget Noodle. I am the Noodle. No, not really, Silent.
No, Silent. Honestly, we don't give a shit. You can hate me for all I care.
I don't want anybody to hate me, but if you do,
hey, Josh.
It is what it is. I'm not going to pretend to be somebody I'm not to get people to like me.
What's by leaving and coming back? Like Silent left and came back. Josh left and came back.
The way I see it is what you see is what you get. Either you like it or you don't. If you don't like it, okay, we're good. You just don't like me. You don't have to. I don't like everybody I meet. That doesn't mean that I'm going to be mean or an asshole to them. I'm indifferent. There's lots of people that I don't even know. So how can I like them or dislike them?
You said, do you care now?
No. No, I don't. I don't.
If this is the problem, Silent.
I mean, thank you, but
if you worry about what other people think about you, it's going to consume you. It's going to eat you alive. Because you're going
Silent,
no
you're
matter
my
what
favorite
you
mod.
do, you're going to have haters. The more you get famous, YouTube wise, the more haters you're going to get. If you focus on the haters, it's just going to eat you alive.
Well, look,
don't worry about that. You stay true to who you are and just keep pushing on, and you'll be fine.
There are people that I dislike, okay?
Yeah.
But there are very few people that I hate. But if somebody doesn't like me, technically that's none of my business. How somebody feels about me isn't any of my business. There could be a reason why something in my personality rubs them the wrong way. That's entirely up to them. I really don't care. Um, I don't care because there's nothing I can do about it. Do I hate
Exactly,
anyone in this
Angela.
chat?
I agree
No.
with you.
To be honest with you, Silent, right now, if you put me on the spot and said, "Who do you hate?" the only person I can think of, her name's Colleen. um,
Colleen.
but even then, that is very narrow version of hate. I don't know her as a person. I only know her in one type of scenario. In that scenario, I fucking hate her guts.
I don't
But
hate
then again,
anybody in the chat. Everybody
how I
that's
feel
watching
about
me,
her means absolutely nothing. You know, you tried to watch. Well, I mean, my problem, Zach,
Zexo.
is I can't understand a goddamn thing they're saying.
Wait,
Hi, Jade.
Zexo, I want to say I completely agree with you. They think that their jokes are funny, even though they're not playing to the audience whatsoever. They're joking among themselves. So it honestly doesn't translate over to the audience very well. And I just can't watch it anymore. Honestly.
No, an hour of
and
inside
I
jokes
don't even
isn't
have to
very
talk
funny.
trash about anybody in specific or their channel. It's just complete
Now I'll
trash.
say it. Fuck you, Aiden. Who the hell do you think you are?
Well,
There. I'm
they
done.
you know, it's so weird that he came on and talked trash about my channel.
Yeah, does he even know who the fuck you are?
He has no idea. No idea. He probably learned how to build off my damn channel, but you think he'll give me credit? No.
And I don't mean that to say, does he know who you are? Literally, does he even know who you are? Or was he just fucking being a dick to be a dick?
And I know he was drinking. I will give him a little bit of credit.
That is no fucking excuse at all. I have been completely shit-faced and I've never said anything I didn't fucking mean. Ever.
Yeah, he literally came on and said, you know, Scuba, if your show was more interesting, more people would watch you, which literally got under my skin. Okay, it did, because I've never said
the only reason people are watching you,
ever.
Aiden, is because you're on the show with fucking Vic.
Yeah, that's the only reason they
Welcome back,
watch
Josh.
you. That's the only reason. So I don't know why he thinks he's better. I don't try to be
I'll
better
tell
than
you what,
anybody
because
else.
people get on the show with Vic, and all of a sudden they think they are somebody.
Well, they better wake up and recognize. Because
do I have any enemies? Not as far as I know, Silent. I mean, look, enemies. Silent. Look. Okay, I'm old, Silent. My enemies are just as lazy as I am. So if I do have enemies, they're like, yeah, fuck her, and that's the extent of it. Do I have anybody out to get me?
Zexo,
as far as I know, no.
Always 100% real here. I have no reason ever to BS you, ever. We built some coil wire earlier. Now,
and
obviously,
Jade, I don't even care about a reason.
I talk about paramotor a lot because I do fly. I am a pilot and I fly a paramotor. But we also do a lot to do with vaping. And
or whatever.
It used to be 100% vaping, but since I started flying,
it was never 100%. We talked about drones for a while.
little bit about flying, but if there's ever anything that anybody needs vape related, whether it be building coils or, hey, can you help me wick this tank? I'm with you 100%. And I've always done that, always will. No matter who sponsors me.
It doesn't even have to be vape related. It could be a, hey, I'm having a problem with this recipe. Or, hey, I thought about buying these shoes on Amazon, but I thought about this pair instead. Whatever. We'll talk about anything. There is no topic that is off limits.
All I ask is give a reason what we did. What do you mean, Jade?
She meant if somebody doesn't like her, what was the reason? And my thought is you don't necessarily need a reason. Some people just don't gel with other people.
Right.
And that's their prerogative. And that's just one less person you got to fucking worry about, in my opinion.
And Jade is good people. I mean, Jade
is sweet as hell.
Jade had a bad accident with her paramotor, and she chose not to fly anymore, which is her prerogative. She can completely 100% do that, and I 100% understand why she chose to
true,
not
Silent,
fly. That's, I mean, you don't know what you would do until you're put in that situation. If you're flying a paramotor and it crashes to the ground from whatever, 80
What are you
feet,
talking about?
100 feet,
You have gotten completely off the topic. We were talking about if
because we're
people
going
don't
to
like
Jade's
it.
crash right now.
Yeah, but nobody doesn't necessarily like Jade because she crashed.
Look, let me get through anyway.
Okay.
So Jade had a problem with her A-lines because some dumbass set them up incorrectly where
Hi, Cameron.
her A's were being
you
pulled too
doing?
hard. So when she went to fly, her A-line was already engaged, fully tight, which caused her basically to spiral down into the ground. And from that experience where she did crash her paramotor, which she was in a trike, which was a trike buggy, and she was injured very badly, she decided that she doesn't want to fly anymore. And I think that's her decision.
Did you see what she just posted?
No.
She said, "I'm still not healed. I think I will fly."
You know, Jade, you know what? You take as long as you need. I don't think anybody should push you into flying again. I'm happy to know that you may fly again. That's awesome. But I understand that's a traumatic experience. It's almost like, hey, this happened to me. I don't want to ever have to deal with that again.
Look,
So you just
I got rear-ended
away.
in a car accident like 20 years ago. And every time I hear a loud bang when I'm in the car, I still tend to me, Jade, if that was me, I'd be like, nah, fuck that. So, you take as much time as you want. If you don't want to, you don't want to. If you do, you do. Great.
I mean, with paramotoring, it's as safe as you make it. I mean, honestly,
sure.
It really is. It's safe as you make it. A lot of it's got to do with pre-checks on your motor, making sure everything's correct before you fly. If everything's correct, then you go to fly.
Look, there's a reason why they call them accidents.
Wrong, you land immediately. Then there should be no problems as long as you're flying during either sunrise or sunset, the best conditions of the day, then there shouldn't be any issues.
But at the same time, okay, and I'm just going to do this from Jade's perspective.
Yeah.
Whoever did up her line, she trusted, right?
Right.
She thought everything was okay, right? It wasn't. How many of you, every time, you tried to take off with your brakes not in your hand.
Right.
You took off with your brakes wrapped around your arm.
Yeah.
All it takes is one fucking mistake. That's why they're called accidents.
That's true.
There's a big difference between being in a car and accidentally hitting somebody or running off the side of the road than falling out of the fucking sky. So if somebody has an accident and decides, you know what? I don't want to take that risk anymore. I fully 100% support that.
I get it.
At the same time, I also support somebody healing and saying, silent, it was necessary. I also support them saying, you know what? As soon as I get healed, I'm going back out there and I'm doing it again.
Yeah, I don't think
all
your
about
fear
comfort
should
level.
limit you. I mean, if it's something that you enjoy doing, I don't think your fear should limit you. But I still, at the same time, agree with what she's doing. And just like the mistake I made where I grabbed my brakes in the wrong place.
Well, thank you, Cameron.
That scared the crap out of me. When, I got a guy, if you watch the video, you'll hear the guy say, power, power.
Yeah, but what you couldn't say,
something isn't right.
What you couldn't hear is, it's silent. I have got a very short fuse. I'm not going to pretend about that. Yes, I get mad very quickly.
Yeah, Munskin's got a short fuse.
What you could not hear was him going, what the fuck is he doing? Right. And I'm watching you. I'm filming you. as shit's going wonky up there. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what's going on, but he'll fix it. And you did.
Yeah.
But I could 100% understand if when you landed that you were a little gun shy because and here's the problem is y'all get so comfortable with what you do that it's the little tiny things that can make a huge difference that you don't notice that can take you down.
That's the problem. A lot of people that fly paramotors.
Silent, have you lost your goddamn mind? We have kids your age. We are done having children. No, we're not going to have kids.
What?
No. I have 4 grandchildren. Are you out of your goddamn mind?
Wait. That's the problem. A lot of people that fly paramotors become complacent. They literally think, okay, this is the way it's going to be every time I go to fly. But honestly, it's different every single time. They just don't realize that. The wind conditions are always different. Your place that you're flying from may be different. If it's the same, that doesn't mean the weather conditions are exactly the same as they were the last time. I mean, 100%, they're not exactly the same as they were the time before. You have to watch out for that crap because that will be your downfall. I don't understand why people think, oh, I've been doing this for 10 years and I know that my wing is going to fly this way when you don't know what you don't know. There may be an unknown, crazy draft that comes over or rotor that comes over and hits your wing and screws your whole game up. You have no idea. So, yeah. What do you got quiet all of a sudden?
I was typing.
We were supposed to be done 30 minutes ago. We'll go to 10:30. We got 4 minutes.
Just farm kids. You know, Silent, I thought about like that because like I stopped at 1, okay? And not that my daughter, I'm not going to say she's a failure. My daughter is married. She's got 4 beautiful children. They're for basically us booting them out of the nest and making them stand on their own 2 feet. For a while there, they were making more fucking money than we were, right? I'm proud of them. I'm proud of what they've gone through and where they pulled themselves out of because they were definitely on the road to some bad shit. Both of them were addicted to heroin. They kicked it on their own. I'm not gonna say I'm proud of the way they kicked it, but it worked. And they are raising their family and taking care and doing what they need to do, and they've got 4 happy children. Okay.
Munchkin may or may not marry me in the future. I don't know.
I don't know. You're never gonna fucking ask. So what difference does it make?
Munchkin, I think that she's like had enough of me and ready to kick me to the curb.
He's never gonna ask, so it doesn't fucking matter.
That she was gonna see. And it's already started, and I hadn't even finished what I was gonna fucking say. So there, I'm just saying. I was trying to talk just now, and what do you mean ask now? Fuck off, Silent.
All right, continue.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, whether or not she decides to marry me or not, that is a whole nother topic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want. This is the thing, guys. I was married. You have to realize that. Okay.
Yeah, we both were. You're not special. Okay?
God damn it! I can't fucking talk. I was married. I went through a fucking divorce, okay? Which she helped me with. I wouldn't have been able to file the paperwork. She helped me get the paperwork filed, got everything done, got the divorce done. It was a bad situation. That took a toll on me because I'm not the kind of guy that just takes stuff like that on a whim. Like, oh, I'm married, blah, blah, blah. I don't take it that way. I'm when I do vows, which vows are supposed to be sacred.
Wait a minute. I don't give a fuck right now if I'm interrupting you. You took that hard. She fucking was fucking your best friend, and I didn't help you with it. I did all of it. All you had to do was sign your goddamn name. So don't act like getting divorced was some big fucking huge thing. She was fucking your best friend in your house.
I realize
That you were aware of. Your marriage was over for years, so don't act like signing your fucking name to a divorce decree was some fucking huge big goddamn deal. Don't fucking feed me that line of bullshit.
That part, I mean, regardless of the circumstances behind it, it just, you know, you go through marriage and you think it's supposed to be, hey, this is to death to us part, but that's not the way it ends up. It just kind of screws with my head. I mean, honestly, it does. I'm happy with the way that it went because I wouldn't want to have stayed married. I mean, she acted like she was like, "Oh, we can work this out." I was like, "The fuck we can." Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, let's go to marriage counseling while I'm still sleeping with your best friend. Everything can be great,
it's like,
right?
Are you fucking shitting me right now? No, we can't work this out. So it is what it is. But yeah, Munchkin and I seem to have a much better grasp on the situation. I'm just literally, I was testing Munchkin for a while here to see how long before she kicked me to the curb, because most women are like, oh, he's cool to start off with, and then they go, fuck off and kick you to the curb. So I was waiting for Munchkin to kick me to the curb, which she hasn't done yet, and I don't understand why. Usually I get on their nerves enough to where they push
don't get me wrong. You are on my fucking nerves, but I love you, so, you know.
Well, yeah,
there's that.
I get on your nerves. See, there you go. I get on your nerves. There you go. So, you know.
Are you saying I don't get on your nerves? I mean, that's kind of par for the fucking course, sir.
I know what you're going to do, though. I know when you come home from work, look the fuck out, because you're gonna bitch about something, whether or not.
Well, you know, here's my thing is, if you know what I'm going to bitch about when I come home, why aren't those issues resolved before I come home? If you know I'm gonna bitch because the dishwasher's empty and the sink is full of fucking dishes, why is the sink full of dishes? That's just a question I have.
Give you shit to do.
If you know I'm gonna bitch because you insistently fucking put a peanut butter or a coconut oil covered spoon or spatula directly on my counter, why do you do it? I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Jade,
why
I'm just
do you
gonna
do that?
say, good for you, girl. And like I said, if you decide to fly it again, fly again.
Silent. I will come to Alabama and stick my foot up your ass. Okay.
I 100% support you, Jade. I think it's awesome. I hope you heal even faster than you could ever want to. I know that Eric is flying a plane now and he's enjoying that, which is awesome. You take all the time you need and do you. You know, do what you want. In your mind, do what you want to do. If you say in the back of your mind, you know what? I really enjoyed flying. I want to fly again. Then fucking do it. That's the key right there. If you go, you know what? I really didn't enjoy flying that much. I could do without it. Then don't fly. If you go, hey, I really enjoyed flying when I was
Good night, Silent.
Then
we'll try not to miss you
fucking
too
go
much,
flying. But... Do you. You know, that's all about what's in your mind. Only you can make that decision. Not Eric, not anybody else. That's your decision to make. I think that honestly, yeah, it was a bad issue that whether or not it could have been prevented is hearsay. It's up to you to make the decision to whether or not you ever want to fly again. And if you do, great. If you don't, I understand that completely. So I'm not bitching either way. You do you.
I mean, you're right, King Cobra. If he's basically just sitting around waiting for me to boot his ass out, then how can he really be 100% invested if he's just waiting for the other shoe to drop? I mean,
you know why? Because I'm expecting the inevitable.
Wait, okay, your ex-wife strung you along while sleeping with everybody that she knew, and she still didn't kick you to the curb. So what makes you think I'm going to?
Because unlike with her, I mean, which was years and years of who the hell knows, you were new, so that doesn't necessarily, we've never lived together, so I didn't know how you would accept me after we lived together.
It's been 5 years.
I know, right?
And yes, sometimes I just want to choke the living shit out of you, but that doesn't mean I want to kick you out. I just want you to put your spoons in the fucking dishwasher. That's all.
I just want you to put your spoons in the dishwasher. Munchkin has been a great sport. I'm not gonna lie. She's been great the entire time. She has, without a doubt, supported me in everything I've done so far. Even with the paramotoring, she comes and supports me when I go, when she can. I mean, she can't go every single time, like, say she'd rather sleep instead. She'll do that, but she usually will, grab the radio and talk to me while I'm flying, which is awesome. I really appreciate that. I don't like going by myself, and if it's just somebody I can talk to, then that's great. I like going, hey, I landed okay, I didn't die, she can come, well, looks like you didn't die, that's pretty good, I like hearing stuff like that. She's been great. And we're gonna have an awesome experience because pretty soon we're going to a fly-in where we have to camp out. So we get to really see how Munchkin will react to me out in the wild.
Out in the wild.
It's out in the wild.
It's not out in the wild. We're 30 minutes away from the house. The only thing stopping us from going home is a $20 toll. Right?
It's an hour away from the house. That's a big difference.
I mean, out in the wild.
We can't just drive right around the corner and go and take a shower and get in our own bed.
The fuck I can't. That's what hotels are for. I will leave your ass at the airport and go the fuck home, okay? I'm just saying.
We're camping out, and she's going to stick with it, and that's how we're going to do it.
You're the one that's got to put up with no. You haven't ordered the fucking cots yet. We've got a tent. We've got a tent right now. And, you're the one that's going to have to put up with me with no makeup on, and you better figure out some way to get me coffee.
Beautiful without makeup. You don't need no makeup.
You better figure out some way to get me coffee in the morning, or there will be hell to pay.
Wait. I thought about that. I thought about the coffee
situation.
I
don't give a shit if you got to do it the redneck way. The dude at the race did, dig a fucking hole and light that shit on fire and fucking brew me some coffee in a bean can. I don't care.
No. I thought about the coffee situation. Usually, I don't even have to make coffee because somebody else has already done it. Holy shit, what was that?
Well, it's like the fourth one. Where have you been?
You just...
And they taste like chicken.
My burps taste like chicken. Okay, right. First night, y'all will be sore and off to a hotel. Osman,
Yeah, okay,
I hope
but
not.
here's the thing, Jason. I'm also cheap. You know, I'll just go fucking home.
We, when we go to this fly-in, it's honestly a really nice field. I got the hiccups.
My Zoom thing
I've been
works.
drinking too much. I got the hiccups.
You got the hiccups, and I got the burps.
That
I'm
gummit.
hungry.
Peanut butter. Okay, that should fix it.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter
Right after I
jelly
got
time.
done saying peanut butter, I got the hiccups again.
Yeah, I guess it didn't fucking work.
It usually works. I usually can say peanut butter, and it just like now. It's
Tony,
done.
I would
Look,
never do such a thing. Matter of fact, I'm like, did you put the straps on your fucking prop so it doesn't spin while you're driving? Double check and make sure you've got everything tightened down before you drive away. Did you grab this? Did you grab that? I'm not gonna sabotage him. Now, at this airport, you
from
hush.
a channel. I don't think
this particular airport, there is a shower and a bathroom.
Yes.
I do have a slight bit of trepidation. I will be bringing flip-flops because I'm not going to stand in a random shower at an airport. I've seen that shower. It's kind of icky. But I will bring flip-flops and hose myself down, at least just to wash my face and do a cat bath, all the important bits and pieces. I don't need to look 100%, but yeah, I can't be out there for 3 days without a shower. I just can't do it. But we're not out in the middle of nowhere. We're not out in the middle of the fucking woods. We're literally it's 40 minutes to the house. The biggest deterrent to going home is that there's a $20 toll to drive across the bridge. I thought we already decided on that, Tony.
We did?
Yes, we're going to split a camper with Tony and Angela.
Oh,
just
we can
prepared.
do that.
I snore.
I'm down with that, Tony. Yeah, if y'all want to split a camper next year, I'm down with that. I'm good with you guys.
Back, crack, flaps, face, and pits. But yes, Scott, pretty much. Yeah. All the important bits.
Hell, Tony and Angela are awesome folks, man. I'll hang out with them any damn time.
Angela's cool. Tony's all right.
Tony's all right.
Tony's all right. He's all right.
He's pretty quiet the whole time. Angela talked her ass off, but
I think Tony is a bit of an introvert, which so am I. So I completely get that. I understand it. Angela is a social butterfly. I am a very, very much so an introvert as well until I start drinking.
Sucks that you guys left. We had to go home, Tony. What the fuck?
Tony wanted us to go home with him.
we had to go home, Tony. Hey, we'll be back. We'll be back. It was cool meeting you and Angela. Obviously we had a great time down there. Whether or not we got to fly that was besides the point. Like I said, I didn't want to borrow somebody's equipment. I just didn't feel right about that. John Wayne was like,
"You're social caterpillar."
So willing to let
Becca,
me borrow
I don't know how well I'll be able to sleep in a tent, but we'll see. I might just be a big crabby ball of irritation
supposed to stop
the whole
at
time.
10:30. It is 10:43.
Do you got somewhere to be? I was thinking we could hit the hot tub because it's nice and chilly out, and it's not going to be.
You want to get in the hot tub? We can get in the hot tub.
It's supposed to be. Look, getting in the hot tub when it's hot out is no fun. If it's going to be our last chilly night, we might as well get in the hot tub now.
Let's get in the hot tub. It's
cold
baby.
out.
All right, we're gonna get. Did I say baby? My bad.
Did.
I didn't mean to say
called
baby.
Me baby.
I didn't mean to say baby.
What do you mean you didn't mean to call me baby? What were you gonna call me, sir?
I was gonna call you
Mr. Andrews. What were you gonna call me? Huh?
Munchkin. I don't know. All right, guys. I guess we're gonna go get in the sex pond. Which, if you haven't done a mod heist lately,
We did. I
A
won't be
lot of
drowned
people
in it.
drown in the sex pond.
Only when I drown them. I'll try not to
I
drown
put all
anybody.
the chemicals and stuff in the sex pond. It should be good to go.
Well, and you cut the grass too, so
I did cut the
nice and
grass.
clean
It's
out there.
nice and it's nice outside.
And
I
that
don't know
tree
where
that
the hell
came down.
my swimming trunks are, but I'll find them.
I have them. I know where they're at.
Okay, awesome.
No,
All
of
right.
course I do.
You got a weekend. We're going to go jump in the sex pond and.
Can you not call it that?
Okay, my bad. We're going to go jump in the hot tub. And the fly-in doesn't happen until the middle of next month. So we still got a couple weeks before then. So
yes, I've got to
we get
babysit
to
the
come
child
on
in the
and
meantime.
bullcrap with you guys. I made one set of wire.
Wait, we never
for
finished the one you
Creed. I'm
started.
probably gonna make.
Wait. We've got a mod heist going that we need to rob you first.
We have another mod heist.
Well, you never finished the
Did
one
we
he
lose
started.
the last one?
I don't think so. Enter it.
I did last time, but that doesn't mean it's gonna. Happy sex pond weekend. Thanks, Jade. I do want to say I really appreciate everybody coming on here tonight. We're not always, the number one fucking vape show on YouTube, but we definitely
scuba noodle soup. Ew.
Scuba noodle soup.
Look, it has not escaped me that Albie was basically calling me a snake. All right, calling me Danger Noodle and then just Noodle. I'm aware. Albie was referring to me as a snake, and I will 100% fucking own that. See, Jade's like, ew. Yeah, exactly. Ew.
When I do get to this fly-in, I not only want to trike launch, but foot launch also. I'm going to do both because I really want to get some foot launch landings in. So hopefully I'll get recordings of all of that. And thank you, Jade. We love you too. And I think you're awesome for everything you do. I really think that you just need some time. And honestly, with the time you're going to get to the point to where you're like, hey, I'm ready to fly again. And once you do, that's the thing. Once you go flying again, it's going to click something in your brain and it's going to release all that. And you're going to feel such a release. I look forward to that day. I want to see when you fly again, I want to see that release where your mind is free again and you are at 100% Jade again.
Yeah, maybe she decides she wants to drive race cars or dirt bikes instead.
Hey, you know what? Go do dirt cars or
see, because that's more my style. Is give me a dirt bike and let me cruise through the woods. Of course, I am really paranoid of people that used to put wires and barbed wire across trees and
she's
shit.
Still on the little scooter with her knee and everything. She puts her knee on.
She needs to be healed first. It'd probably be easier to fucking list what she didn't fucking break.
Hey, Anthony Vella, same boat. Broke his neck and hip and elbow and lots of other things. So yeah, it doesn't matter who you are. It's not like it picks on certain people. There are certain people I wish would crash. I'm not going to mention names, but there's certain people I wish would go down. Fucking Chucky. Fucking Chucky.
Now, you know what? I don't have anything against fucking Chucky because I don't know who he is. Do you know who I want to see fucking crash and burn? That fucking used computer salesman from fucking Utah.
Dale Chauncey?
I hate. Okay, where's Silent? You want to know somebody I hate? I've never fucking met him, but just his face makes me want to claw his eyes out. I don't fucking like him. I've Googled him on my own aside from the paramotor shit. He's a fucking horrible piece of shit.
That's awesome,
I
Jay.
don't like him. I don't like anything fucking about him. And I would love to see him crash into the side of a mountain.
Well, there you go. So, Mr. Super Training himself, she wants to see him crash into the side of a mountain. I did see Avery
I hate his
Flies
face.
just did a review on his paramotor that no longer is sold, apparently. Which he gave it an honest review, and I agree with everything he said about it. But
Angela said we're the #1 Friday hangout.
Well, thank you,
Yeah,
Angela.
the #1 Friday hangout. Take that.
Hey, we can
Yeah,
#1
fat
something,
shit.
by God. We can #1
what?
something. It's more like, hey, if we can help you get started off on your weekend, then we did something.
In whatever way possible. Even if
Yeah.
it's you just want somebody to hang out with, you want to talk shit, you want to fucking sit here and judge. Even if you want to be in the background sitting there going, I hate that bitch. You know what? If that makes your Friday night, you sit there and you watch me and you hate everything that there is about me. Whatever
And I know
works
I'm
for
not
you.
the best YouTuber as far as paramotor reviews, but you know what?
Yeah.
I've never been about the views. So
Matter of fact,
I
if
give a
there's
shit
anything I
less.
can do to piss you off more that'll make your Friday night, you just let me know and I will do it. Whatever works for you. I mean,
You guys, like I said, it's more about me helping people get off cigarettes.
It ain't just about you, bitch.
Switching over to vaping. And as far as the paramotor goes, we're all in this together, guys. I want everybody to fly safe, honestly.
Except for Dell.
And whether or not you get to fly this weekend, hey, I may even get to fly. I'm thinking Sunday, maybe. If not, then it doesn't happen. If it does happen, I'll get a video and I'll post it. You'll be the first guys to know. But
well, I mean, it says that he's a giant piece of shit, Tony. I'm just saying.
Right. You guys have an excellent weekend.
He's an over-glorified used computer
I'm
salesman.
trying to go get in the sex pond while she runs her
well,
mouth.
I mean, it's possible, Scott. I mean,
she wants to get in the sex pond, so I'm going to get in the sex pond.
Can we not call it that?
Why can't it be the sex pond?
Because there's no sex happening in the sex pond.
Sex pond, yes. Sex pond. I will try that as soon as we get in the sex pond.
We have neighbors, sir. I mean, they'll only look once.
We'll catch you
they'll
guys
only look
next
once,
week.
but yeah.
Same bad time, same bad channel. See y'all later. Bye.
Night, y'all.